I know y'all motherfuckers heard this shit before. Talk is cheap. Who the fuck you think you is? Who gon' stop me? Stop me. Who gon' stop me? Who gon' stop me? Stop me. Who gon' stop me? Who gon' stop me? Stop me. Who gon' stop me? Who? You? Not hardly. Seriously, I lyrically render thee my enemy. Your intentions be clearly, sincerely to be the end of me. But I am what you pretend to be. You lack this intensity. I presently possess the tendency and weaponry to breathlessly in your tendency. The bullshit that you mumble don't make sense to me. You really wanna get at it? Say my name, I'll make it happen. Fuck the chitter chatter, let's get this shit cracking.
Are you ready? Your number one DJ worldwide.
But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? It's not your fault but mine. Fucked it up this time. It's not your fault but mine. Fucked it up this time. Fucked it up. Fucked it up. Fucked it up this time. Weep for yourself, my man. You'll never be what is in your heart. Weep, little lion man. You're not as brave as you were at the start. Fucked it up this time. Didn't I, my dear? Not your fault but mine. And it was fucked it up this, fucked it up this, fucked it up this time.
What's up, everybody? Your boys have to do this shit in the background. I'm goddamn so, and it's a train wreck. It's a train wreck. This is what happens. This is what happens when I'm left alone, dude. Anyway, what's up, everybody? We're here for a purpose and a reason, but I'm severely fucking up the technical shit right now. So
You're doing great.
this is not going to look nearly as good as it does when Jenna has the controls, but she traded her laptop to get a new computer for her move to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and now I'm left to just fuck shit up around here. So anyway, how are you, Jenna?
I'm computerless. It feels weird because for whatever, with our new tech, I can't access or do things from my phone. So that's just dandy. So I feel weird not being able to help. But other than that, I'm good. I'm looking forward to a long drive in about 7 days.
Yes. Yes, and you know what? I'm not even going to pay attention. I'm not even going to pay attention to the screen. That's not what we're here for right now. So,
We're fine.
Heathen Queen will be joining us shortly. There's much more important things at hand than how the fuck the screen looks right now.
Yeah, very
Uh,
true.
so I'm just getting off work, and I'm aware of what's going on obviously, but allowing me to collect myself now, getting home, getting set up. And if you would like to, probably best to probably share what's going on, and then when Heathen
Hmm.
is here, we can really dig into the details. But please, you take the floor.
Of course. And uh, for the most part, I spelled out everything in the description. I mainly borrowed the wording from Heathen Queen that she posted on her Facebook page. But essentially, I was alerted to her post earlier today in regards to Dr. Josh and Megan Lewis. They have mini kids, but their two twins are right now suffering with pneumonia. I don't know if they're. I haven't been in main contact with them. I know more Jessica and Oz have been, but to my understanding, they've been in the hospital since overnight. So, though they do have the necessary health coverage and everything to, provide them the medication and treatment that they need, to my understanding, and I'm sure Jessica will be more able to clarify all further details. I'm just surmising most of it, but there is a need and an ask to donate any support to them because there are going to be some extra financial things they will need to cover as far as the twins hospital stay and care. So we did go ahead and link Jessica's Cash App and PayPal if you use either or to lend monetary support for Megan and Josh. And of course, all those funds and proceeds would go directly to them. Jessica is pretty much essentially considered auntie to those two little boys, or to the twins, I should say. So if you have the means to do so, where it's the link to both her Cash App and PayPal is in the description. Of course, tickering down at the show as well. But of course, I'll allow Jessica to fill and give more information and detail in regards to their condition.
Yeah, and the I gotta check my levels and stuff now too. But I apologize for all my technical issues. I'm a rookie, in case y'all didn't remember. But yeah, so the twins have pneumonia. So that's if you're, first of all, if you're a parent, you get it, and then they have three other children. So that's just that in and of itself is a lot. That's a quite the burden to bear. But then the without getting into their details, we all know how medical coverage is here in the States, and they're not the they're not so charitable, and they're not so kind in regards to helping us, helping us take care of ourselves and our children, here in the States. So Heathen Queen is backstage. Give me 1 second. Heathen Queen, get you added here. This is new digs, and Heathen Queen is going to take me a minute because usually Jenna does this and not me. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, actually, I, looky here.
You did
Hey,
it.
I did it, dude. I don't know what the hell was happening, but whatever. I'm here now. And I can hear myself, which is not ideal.
Is your DJ thing? I think maybe is it hooked up, babe? I feel like maybe that's giving the feedback.
All right, I'm gonna look at the group chat. The
No worries.
just kill me. There we
Yep,
go.
I turned all my things, and my DJ gear is not hooked up at all. So
Oh, okay. Maybe it's the thing.
Okay, I told people that I was gonna roast people for money. I mean, I did say that, but I do it for free. I've been doing it all day on Twitter for free.
So we're just
There you go.
talking. I know you're getting signed in, so I don't know how much you did or didn't hear. but I'm just getting off work, obviously, and I've only briefly got to talk with Josh. So please give probably a very much more accurate and defined description of what's going on and why they need us.
Yeah, so as most of you may or may not know, Josh and Megan have way too many kids. No, they have 5 kids, and 2 of them are 18-month-old twins. So they have a 15-year-old, a 9-year-old, I think 8 or 9. Hey, friend. And they have Oliver, who we all know from Tanging, who's like 4 or 5. Sorry, I don't even know my own sister's ages exactly, so we're just gonna go with my best guesstimate. And then they have 18-month-old twins, Nora and Jasper. And Nora and Jasper have been pretty consistently sick for like, God, it feels like probably the last 3 months.
Yeah.
And some of it was going around the family. So it would be like they're sick, then Megan's sick, and then Megan doesn't get better because she's constantly taking care of the kids. Obviously, Josh is doing that too, but he works full time. So so like it just keeps going round and round and round. And I actually visited them not too long ago, and I also got sick, even though nobody was sick at the time. So like whatever. But in any event, Jasper and Nora have been pretty consistently sick for months. They just don't. It's like one thing after the other, and a couple of I want to say 2 days ago now. Sorry, my sense of time is fucked. But Nora got admitted to the ER. Jasper was diagnosed with pneumonia, and Nora got admitted to the ER because basically they needed to like put her on oxygen. Not like she was gonna like die if she didn't get it right away, but like they needed to get her on oxygen and they needed to like clear out her lungs. Sorry, I have a dog crying in the background. And so she was admitted, I think 2 nights ago, or 2 nights ago. And then yesterday the pediatrician had Jasper also admitted. So at the moment, I've gotten a couple of photos of the 2 18-month-old kids, babies, toddlers, loves of my life personally, hooked up to oxygen and just like laying in these 2 beds, and then like either Megan or Josh with them, because the other one is with their other kids, right? Like they still have 3 other kids to worry about. So basically they have healthcare, obviously, but the copay for each child, each twin, is like a couple
Ridiculous.
$1,000s. Yeah, I don't know exact number, but I think it's like over $2,000 each.
Yeah.
Which is not an insignificant sum.
Right.
So like when both your kids have to go to the ER and the copay is $2,500, like I don't know, I don't have $5,000 lying around. And I'm only taking care of me, let alone me
I
plus
hear
like
you.
all these other people. And so this morning I was like, I want to do something. Like these people are like my family. They have been there for me through some real rough times, like very rough times when I have been a real ugly person. And like I'm not gonna lie, I've been a lot. And so I wanted to do something because like obviously Josh is really scared and worried, and like Josh, he's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Megan is lovely. Don't get me wrong. Megan is incredibly sweet and warm and charming and welcoming and just earth angel. But she's also fucking exhausted. Like I'm pretty sure this woman hasn't slept through the night in years, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that, years, because her twins are still breastfeeding. And I was there. They will scream until she picks them up. Doesn't matter if it's Josh, her. And so she is quite literally, like, I'm not sure how she's hanging on. Like, she's exhausted. Obviously, the whatever money we raise isn't going to help her get more sleep, but it will take some of the stress and burden and worry off of her.
Absolutely.
Because as far as I can tell right now, last I heard, like Josh was at the hospital with them today, so I know he has paid time off and whatever, but like he's not working at the moment. And they have Oliver in school that they pay for, and it's not cheap. Um, and they're then also paying for this out of pocket deductible for both twins. And I don't know this for sure, but because they had to go to the ER, there might be like additional costs, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, because I mean that's how it worked for me, right? You go to the ER and it's like, oh cool, like I'm just
Yeah.
gonna kill myself because I can't like because
Yeah, no,
I can't pay
thankfully
for this treatment.
yeah, like let alone if they had to go paramedic wise, that would have been another butthole
Right,
cost. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
I get
that's
that.
basically what's going on. There's not a lot of update from the doctors. They're on regular breathing treatments. The kids, obviously, they think maybe there might be some asthma attached, but they both have pneumonia. And what I really know is that they're both scared and they're both
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
And they have three other kids that need them. And they, I mean, I don't know if y'all have tried to raise five kids. I come from a family of five daughters, and like money is, it's tight unless you're making like unless you're balling. You know what I mean? And I don't say that as a joke. It's expensive
Yeah.
without emergencies. And these kids have actually been in the ER like multiple times. Like I have gotten many a late night text or calls and being like, we're back in the ER with Oliver or with Nora or with Jasper. So like they've been in the trenches for several months. Um and those are like my babies too. They're like my nieces and nephews. And so uh yeah, that's all. So that's kind of the more detailed like breakdown. The doctors don't 100% like know. There's not a lot to report in the way of like this is exactly, what it is or whatever. But yes, pneumonia, maybe asthma on top of that for at least one of them. Um and no word yet as to when they'll be able to go home.
Yeah.
So,
I suspect just given because I know like what was it a couple months ago that on Megan or Dr. Josh's Twitter announcing that was it the twins that
they all had COVID.
had COVID? Yeah. And you know what COVID does as far as especially with lungs too, given all of that and the constant
Yep.
respiratory like infections and issues, it's not surprising to me. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a medical professional. I'm not a doctor, but it's not surprising to me how persistent it could be and how
Oh
much
yeah.
longer it could take for treatment to kind of take effect,
Of course. Yeah, yeah.
whatever
And
they're
like
going through. Yeah.
they had both COVID, like the whole family had COVID, and then Megan for sure had RSV, and then I think the twins also got it because like I mean, and also like you'll have to forgive me, Josh or Megan, if I'm speaking out of turn. I don't think I am. They recently, like a couple of months back, enrolled the three youngest in like a Montessori school so that Megan could work because
Yeah.
she's doing her podcast with Bart and she's writing and she's doing all of this stuff. Um, and so I think having the pandemic, they were very, very isolated. And so this like sort of venture into the more public sphere or whatever, the more I'm sure did a number on everybody's immune system.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so they've had COVID, then they had RSV, then like I know at least one of them, I think Josh maybe had like a weird flu thing for a couple of days. Like it was just this ongoing thing and they would pass it around and pass it around and pass it around. And like I said, like I caught something just from being in the same house and I was fucking miserable for like a week and a half. Like miserable. And at the time that I was there, nobody was even symptomatic. So like it's just like I know that's not how it works, but like I'm just saying they're all living in the same place and it's just
Yeah,
round and
it's
round.
the germs are still there. I mean,
Exactly.
they
Yeah.
more or less could have gotten over that, but no, I get it. But
Yeah. So that's kind of the breakdown. Um, like anybody that knows Josh and Megan knows that they're the absolute best people.
hell
They're
yeah.
the best people. They're far better people than I will ever be. And and like they're always there for people when they need them at even to their own like detriment or expense at times. Like and they have seen me through so much, and I know they've seen other people through so much, and like I'm just trying to do whatever I can to relieve a little bit of the stress and burden that the last couple of months and right now especially has put on them. With
Yeah,
that said,
that's
let's make fun of people. Just kidding.
that's where I'll jump in, and then we can start the roast fest.
No, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Because I wanted a proper description because I know myself, especially just getting off work. Like I said, I only got to briefly chat with Josh via text while I was at work, so I didn't.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. I just saw an update from Megan.
Okay.
Nora's looking good, sleeping soundly. They're keeping her on a little oxygen overnight just as a precaution, but I think she can go home tomorrow. Jasper isn't doing so well. He's okay, but can't keep his oxygen levels about or above, I think, 84% without help.
Oh.
So that's the update.
Okay. That's great.
Sorry to
No,
interrupt.
that's great. No. That's great news. Thank you. Oh, yeah. He definitely needs more of that oxygen. That needs to be up more.
And everybody in the chat, first of all, thank everyone for being here. And I know there's people that are coming and going, but we've had a steady, great group of people. And thank you. And there's a couple questions asked that I'll get to here in a second. But it was like like once I had learned of this and knew what was going on, it was like I didn't even flinch. Right. And here's why I say this is, and I won't throw like dollar amounts and out there because that's, between the two parties involved. Sure. But just like Heathen Queen had said, I'd shared when we kind of did no, we didn't kind of, we did our thank you stream, Jen and I, coming when we were coming out of our YouTube prison. And YouTube finally allowed us to stream again. It was in the midst of that I had so briefly to just remind everybody, or if you weren't aware, I was robbed at gunpoint, and I had my rent money and my bill money in cash in my pocket, and then also it was between like $400 and $600 in equipment that I was robbed at gunpoint by three gentlemen. If we dare say that, in downtown Indianapolis, and my own family, one of them in specific, the the first thing is, well, can I help you find a homeless shelter?
Dick.
Huh?
Find these nuts, bitch.
Huh? What?
I hope some family member is listening. Bitch. Sorry.
Yeah, I said what I said.
I won't say, I won't share dollar amounts or anything. That's between myself and them. But Dr. Josh and Megan were the first ones. They're like, no, Oz, why did you weave it? Because there was a whole sequence of events that after that happened at work that comedians canceled like 2 out of 3 weeks, which had never happened before. Like there was just this weird, fucked up domino thing that happened, and it just fucked my whole month up, right? Which fucked all my finances up. And they were the first ones. They were like, why didn't you say something sooner? And no, shut up, we're helping you.
I mean, I remember, like, I got a phone call that was like, did you know this happened? And I was like, no, I had no idea. And they were like, we're going to take care of it. We'll figure it out on the other side. Like, there was no questions.
Yeah, and I remember one of the conversations, obviously, I was talking to Josh, and I can hear Megan in the background, I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the exact verbiage, but it was essentially, tell him to shut up, we're helping him.
God, my girl, you know what I mean?
That's it.
And so that's the caliber, right? That's the caliber, that's the quality of people we're talking about. And I know it's not just me. I know there's been others, Heathen Queen, like you've shared. There's been others that they go way out of their way to do more than necessary. They overshoot the the expectations of what one may need or whatever in that moment. And they
I don't know. Have y'all ever talked to Josh?
Right.
Like, sorry, like, like he, like, and I'm only saying Josh because Megan doesn't do these debates with apologists and like whatever, but she is lovely. Like, if I had to pick someone in the world to be a part of my family that isn't already a part of it, it would be Megan. Like, I love her. But like, have you seen Josh interact with people? Like, let's be fucking for real with me right now. Like, he is tries to find common ground with people like S.J. Thompson.
Right.
Yeah.
May she rot in place. You know what I mean? But like, but that's not just like a YouTube personality. Like, take this from someone who is very close with that family. That is who they are, through and through.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And that's why it's on the Facebook and the Twitter post I made is like, this is the Tang Gang version of we're throwing up the bat symbol.
The bat symbol.
Right? This is what is it? This is when we show the fuck up, right? Because
Yes.
these, it's not that one person or 2 or 3 people are more important than others. It's not that at all. It's now it's a different element because it's them and then there's kids involved and now it's the medical, but all this shit starts piling on, and I know what it does to the mind. I'm a dad of 4.
Oh yeah.
I'm a dad of 4. I know what that does to the
Why?
brain.
Just
And so I get it even on that level. So I do want to acknowledge a few of the things that were said or asked in the
Yes.
side chat. So first of all, Dave Warnock, the
Hi, Dave.
motherfucking man, is in the building.
Hi, Dave.
Appreciate you showing up. And then somebody asked earlier, what can we do? If
Non-monetarily.
non-monetarily, and Heathen Queen, I'll let you address that here in a second because that's something that I wouldn't know because I haven't been able to talk to them yet. But I will say, Heathen Queen shared it earlier, but it's gonna the copay minimally the copay per child is going to be $2,000 a piece plus however long that they have to be there or not be there in that treatment. And like Heathen Queen shared that there is some PTO or paid time off for Josh, but we that's his business. We don't know how long that lasts, but I know as a dad, even if my PTO ran out, I'm not fucking leaving my kids. I'm not leaving my fucking kids' side, right? So there's the minimum is that. But as far as what can we do non-monetarily, Heathen Queen, is there any suggestions there?
So, sorry, let me address this kind of separately. I know it's linked in the chat, but for those that are asking, for those that have money or want to give money, I am sort of point person for this. I'm giving all of the funds directly to them, but I just want to be able to collect them all and give them to them without having to have them do anything because they're doing a lot. And so there's two, three. You can send it via Cash App, which is helloheathens, or PayPal, which is queenoftheheathens1@gmail.com. If you have to do Venmo, send me a message and I will give you my Venmo. I'm not putting it out there because it includes my last name, and my last name is out there, but I just don't need it like way out there. That's all. So that's that. Obviously, if people need receipts, I'm happy to provide them. But I think that everyone in this community knows that if I am collecting money for Josh, Megan, and their kids, they're getting that money. That all being said, is there something you can do that's non-monetary? And to be honest, that's a tricky question because most of us live a million miles away or whatever it is. So, and what can you do when someone's kid is in the hospital, from a distance? What I do know about both Josh and Megan is that they are so grateful for community support in any way. So I think even if you just shot them a message, they might not get back to you right away. But I think just hearing from people that they're supported and they're loved and that we're thinking about them and that they're not alone in this, I think that would be really helpful. I'm trying to think if there's because I mean, even these people are my family, and I messaged them what can I do to help, and they were I don't know, and I was just cash it is. Because I had known before this, way before this, when they thought the twins were going to have to go to the hospital, that there was going to be this deductible and they didn't have to go, which was great. But then this time they did. That's why I knew that. And Josh and Megan are the kind of people that will never tell you that they need help or want help, because they'll just figure it out. And like, they probably would figure it out, but we can help them. So I would say just shoot them an email, a message, like whatever. I know none of you are going to be like hounding them to get back to you, but like words of support, words of affirmation, may or may not be a love language. I don't know. Like, I hate love languages, but I think it would do a lot of good for them. If you happen to be somewhere around them, maybe a meal. That's probably less likely. I don't think there's a lot of people around them, but like, that's, a thought. If you can't donate money, which is totally fine, share my links. So maybe somebody else will toss in some money. Like, I hate being like only money helps, because that's not true. But like in this scenario where it's like there's a steep copay of things, like definitely reach out to them. Just reaffirm how much you love them, how much they mean to you, how valuable they are. Like, that is incredibly valuable. Share the links for fundraising, and I think, like, honestly, I think that's kind of the best that we can all do right now. Just
Yeah, I mean, we're all in that. We all have our sweet tight spots that just got over the holidays. Totally. I'm sure you're all just spent all your hundreds of millions of dollars on everybody else or yourself.
But hundreds of quarters,
right? And so, no, you're very right. If not monetarily, at least at the very least, sharing the link out. Let the outreach just pour over. Just, oh God, I sound like I'm preaching. Sounds like a church. Pass the collection plate. No, but seriously, sharing the links.
I will be keeping 10%. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. sorry. Bad
Jesus. Joke. No, you're good. No, I mean, it helps to lighten up the mood, but still, thank you, babe. Because I did link their YouTube channel, because I was going to suggest going to their YouTube channel. I'm sure they, link their email or ways they can be contacted or reached. But Oz went ahead and shared their digital, their Gmail account, so you can email them. Humarubi. Digital Hammurabi at gmail.com. Send them an email, find them on Twitter, whatever the case. Yeah, send them that comfort and support and whatever you need to do. I think that is the best thing, if not monetary. And if you can, just do what you can. We all have been in that tight spot.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, just supporting them, however, doesn't have to be monetarily. Obviously, if you can, they greatly appreciate it. But I think we all know that Josh and Megan are not the type of people that value money over community support and love. Absolutely. And so that is a perfectly valid, acceptable, and like very valued support for them.
Yeah. And let me say to you, Jessica, like, kudos and all the love and effort that you're putting in to help, bring this, like, have people have a central place to send what they need, if they can give. That way it can go to the people that need it the most. So thank you, at least, you having that relationship and contact with them and giving us the updates. Of course, thankfully, at least Nora is able to go home, but with the other, hopefully can too. So
I mean, like, in a dream. Well, sorry. First of all, thank you for saying that. It's a privilege to be able to help them in some way. In my dream world, like, Megan would be able to, like, go get a massage and take a nap. Right. Like, and that's not what we're raising money for here, but, like, my God, I don't know how that woman does it. I don't think that woman has slept through the night in like 5 years, and I'm not exaggerating, because Oliver is like about to be 5, and then she had 18-month-old twins, and she miscarried Harry in between all of that. So like,
that's a lot.
It's a lot, and I want the world for her. I mean, obviously for Josh too. Like, that goes without saying, but like, I know what it's like to not sleep, let alone trying to take care of many other lives. It ain't it.
Yeah. And I will say that, and the reason I left it up there, personally, again, thank you, Dave. You.
Thank you, Dave.
Thou art the man. Thou art.
Indeed, you are.
And these are when I talk about Dave and obviously Megan was a huge part of what recently happened, and she was one who's like, no, tell Oz to shut the fuck up. We're going to help him. But when my mom passed, it was Dave and Josh that constantly and consistently checked on me, and I'm building up to what Heathen Queen and what Jenna were talking about is they're always there and they're omnipresent. No, they're not. But they're when they can be there.
Josh is actually
when they can be there, they're there. And
even when they can't be there, they find a way.
Yes, they still go out of their
find a way
to be there. You know,
could never be me. Like if y'all are fucked and you're on your own, don't know what to tell you. But just kidding.
Because
kind of
Dave was definitely that mentor, father figure that I needed in that, especially in that season. And then Josh was that brother, that homie that I needed in that time. And it's crazy because you see the consistency in not just what they say, but who they are and how they show up. And like we say, hey, when you're from the streets, you already know. Don't talk about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it. And Dave's that, but Josh and Megan, they don't just behind the scenes. They don't just talk about. They're about it, and that's why I said it's time to send the bat signal out because I know how many people they've helped.
Yeah. So I also want to say this about Josh and Megan. So for as much like flack as I get, because like I'm out there, like people see me, I say what I have to say, like I cause problems. No, I like, so for instance, like one thing happened with Robert Price, right? Like, did I catch a bunch of shit for it? Absolutely. But when it all sort of turned around, was I also the person that was credited with this like shift with the change? Absolutely. I will say this, Josh and Megan did so much work behind the scenes to help change minds and like help people understand and like explain why this was problematic. And this is not the only time they've done that, right? So like they do so much that nobody ever sees. Like nobody ever sees it. And they're fine with that. They're okay with that. Like, but they do a lot of like I'm not saying this to be like, I'm so great. I'm trying to say that like the things oftentimes that me or people like me will get a lot of credit for could not be done without people like Josh and Megan sort of, I don't want to say a silent partner, but as someone who's not getting that credit, but who is actively working very hard to leverage what privilege and position and power that they have to influence and change minds. Because the people, because when I sort of draw a line in the sand, for instance, there are people that I'm never going to reach, couldn't, because they hate me, right? And that's fine. But those people will listen to Josh and Megan. And so when they come from behind and say like, hey, I know that really bothers you. I know you don't like her. I know that's a problem, but like, here's why you should think about this. Here's why this is important. Here's why whatever. Like, that is thankless work. And so like, I need y'all to, not you two, I know you guys know, but like, I need y'all to know that like in all of these, sorry, my dog is chewing on this plastic container. Took it away from her. In all of these instances where like major changes are happening and I'm quite literally anywhere in the vicinity, those two are doing work behind the scenes every single time. Every single time. So like, it really is who they are.
And
just through and through.
Again, and y'all know me. We're on the Tank Channel. Y'all know me. We just keep it gangster. We keep it gangster, right? And the epitome of the Notorious B.I.G.'s lyric, "Real G's move in silence." And there's a point, yes, in the streets. Obviously, I say that satirically. But it is, there's a lot to be said, those that they make the moves, they make the decisions, they do the things, and never expect, never require, and actually never even blink at getting credit for it. And that is the epitome of Dr. Josh and Megan. So I know we
I
could
mean,
go
Digital
on and on.
Hammurabi walked so that
Hammurabi?
like channels like mine could run in a lot of ways, right? Like obviously they're still doing, like, they have not subscriber based, but like there weren't people doing public scholarship in this way. Like they were not democratizing scholarship in this way, right? Like they were forerunners.
Right.
And because the people like them that have done this, I have had the opportunity to reach out to more scholars than I have any business speaking to ever, and having them want to speak with me. And not only that, but having them help me like with grad school applications, right? And I think sometimes we don't always see that connection. But like if it weren't for Megan and Josh, and like I'm not going to say it's a joint effort, don't get me wrong, but I know Megan has spearheaded the internet sort of portion of this. If it weren't for them, there are many, many grad students, myself included, who would have far less opportunities. And not only that, they have like, what is it called? Just not a charity, like a scholarship. And they specifically do it for people of color because they understand how fucking whitewashed and racist grad school is. And so they specifically seek out scholars of color to award them money. And like, they also catch flack for that. And you know what Megan said? Die mad, bitch. No, she didn't say that. I said that, but she said something a little bit nicer. But like, you know, that was the gist. Like they are the change that we all want to see in the world. And I mean that in so many ways, right? Because like if y'all would have known who Josh was like 10 years ago, goodbye. Like don't even fucking the worst, honestly. Sorry, Josh, if you're watching this, but like but he evolved, and that evolution has allowed him to then have a lot of compassion and empathy for people that I'm like, get fucked. And he thinks like, no, that person can change and like I can help them. And like I don't know, you guys know, I don't know if everybody knows how exceedingly rare that is. So sorry, I'm obviously a simp for Josh and Megan, and that's fine.
No, you're good.
I'm mad at it.
We can simp all night. They're
I mean, I really could.
Yeah.
Like,
if anyone has an issue that you've not met or
you're on the wrong channel.
Hit me up. Hit me up. Like we can have words. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna like it, but we can have words.
No. I know for me, because I don't have much between you, Oz, and Jessica. I don't have much history or just as of closeness with Megan and Josh. I've just had the privilege just via association, but I'm not dampering that at all because I feel still as privileged to feel, and I love Megan's wrath. And I say that in the best way because when Oz was going through his ordeal and she reached out to me, and it's not like I really had any direct communication with her. She just knew of me, and that's great and beautiful because I feel privileged. I'm like, oh, you know me. That's nice. It's so nice to see how strong she is. And when she reached me, she was like, I'm not going to go through Oz because I know what he's going to say, and I'm just going to skirt around what he's going to say, and we're just going to go ahead and do this. And I was like, okay, Megan, yes ma'am.
Megan's a queen.
Yes, ma'am. I love her wrath in the best way. And, you know, Josh is the ever most sweetest person that I despise only because I despise how skillful his baking is, and it pisses me off.
It's really good.
It's so good. It looks so good. And I'm like,
Like, when
you
I
are
visit
killing
there,
it.
I'm like, quit fucking giving me shit. I'm trying to be healthy, bitch. Relax. Like, yeah, like, fucking chill out with all of these cookies.
I'm like, why are you baking every day? And I'm like so pissed that it looks so much better than what I do. God damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I don't.
anyway, I say all of that with love because they're just
I will
amazing
say
humans that
this:
I've
when
gotten
I
a chance
first
to meet.
visited them, the first time I visited them, they picked me up from the airport and they brought me like 75 homemade cookies, and I was like, beloveds,
Who? Who's gonna eat
who
that?
who's among us is going to eat this? Like, there's so many fucking cookies. They've sent me cookies in the mail, and I'm like, I'm one
Oh
person,
my
please.
gosh. And if it is me, you better start paying for my diabetes medication
Oh my god,
because
bro. Like, I work out, but like, there's not enough fitness
there's
in the
not a.
world
No,
for all of
there's
these
not.
cookies. Yeah, you
Oh
know.
my gosh, that's
But
hilarious.
yes, I will say this: Megan is the absolute sweetest, kindest, loveliest, most empathetic, also really good looking. Um, whatever. And like, but when she's at her limit, best of luck. Like, best of luck. Because
I
like,
w-
I'm coming out of
shoot.
the gate. Like, bye. She will try to like take the like high road, whereas I'm setting off fucking bombs. But like, when you are just being a dickhead, like, oh my god, if Megan tells you to get fucked, like, oh, just pack it up, baby. Like, just go home. It's over. You know what I mean? Like, we're not. You're done. You're done.
Hey,
I've
when
seen
you're
what I
being a
needed
dick,
to
you
see.
deserve it.
You're done. Yeah,
That's it.
it's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. She's
Wow.
great. Yeah.
Well, if y'all are just tuning in, please read the description of the show. Jessica has been lovely enough to give us all the details and updates as we've been going along. At this point, we're just worshiping Josh and Megan,
Yes.
and that's okay. But if you want more, if you're just joining and you're wanting more detailed information, then either review from the beginning or just check the description down below. I essentially copied Jessica's post
Yeah.
from Facebook and put it in the description. Gives you all the detail that you basically need and why we are doing this and why we are here. So.
Somebody said they need a roast. Okay, who am I roasting? I need fodder. You know what I mean? I just
No,
roast
that
generally.
sounds like Michael needs a
I
roast.
know. No, I
I think
can't
that's
roast
what
Michael.
Michael's.
He's so nice. Yeah, I've been on his podcast.
I was about to say, Michael said me first.
He said me. Look, he said me.
My brother.
I haven't
Why?
even formally met Michael, and I'm putting him in the roast seat.
No, please. Let me tie my hair up real quick.
Oh
Anybody
shit!
got some Vaseline? Just kidding.
Uh oh. Uh
No,
oh.
but actually, Michael is so nice. The problem for me in roasting people is like I need to actively not like you. That
Oh
like
shit. Well,
brings up the like. I mean, I could try and roast you otherwise, but I kind of feel a little bit bad. It's weird. Um,
Michael,
but like
don't
if
say that.
I don't even like you a little bit, lights out. Wait.
I
Oh,
mean, he is Canadian.
it's true.
Can
But
do a
I'm a little
Canadian
bit
roast.
jealous that he's Canadian, to be honest, because my healthcare is fucking expensive.
Yeah, they wouldn't be in this situation if they had better
Um,
health care.
I will tell you that when I was on Michael's podcast, like I simultaneously was on the podcast and watching a movie on 4D on his dome.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
It was so it was like a drive-up theater.
Yeah, it was like a drive-in theater, pretty much. Yeah, subtitles right on the forehead, bitch. Um,
Just stroll up, roll up, hold up. The movie's on the forehead.
There it
back up.
is.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, what, did someone
Shit.
get the projector out? My bad. Um,
Or maybe it was like the when they did the transparencies back in the evangelical days, like put the transparencies up on the wall.
I forgot about those. Jesus
Wow.
Christ,
I
I'm
really
old.
did forget about those.
I mean, honestly, like M Night Shyamalan could have just like filmed signs. You know what I mean? Sorry, someone said he can't I can't her on PayPal. You might be spelling my name wrong. No. Queen of the Heathens 1. It's working for everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, I hope you know that I feel bad about this because I
At
really like
gmail.com,
but
because that's not in the scrolling thing.
yes.
So it's at gmail.com. It's also in the description. If y'all need that.
Like Michael, just remember that you asked for this.
Oh, he's fine.
remember that.
He requested it and he specifically said without lube.
I mean,
See?
my
There you go.
man's out here being the other Tweedleboy. You can Google that if you don't know who it is. You know, put it on the screen. Sorry,
Ay, ay, ay.
Google it. Tweedleboys.
Well,
I'm not wrong.
I appreciate you, Oz, for taking command of things. Since your girl can't. Yeah, I sold my laptop today. Yeah, convenient.
Why?
Because I'm getting a new computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And one less thing to travel with in like 7 days.
Like, girl, just like if you just need some funds. No.
Well, I mean,
Sorry.
yes, that's mostly for funds too, but
This
it's
is
towards stuff.
wildly off topic. Someone gave me a gift today, and I feel like it's fitting for this stream. It's called D-Bag Poetry.
What?
Yes, and it's like the magnetic thing, so you can like
Oh
write.
gosh,
And I was
that
like, oh, we're doing it.
that
They also gave me this pin that I know you can't
Yeah.
read, but it says "You make me sick."
how fitting.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, don't do that. Just thought I'd share. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, is that part of your merch? You make me sick.
I wish. I mean, it might have to be. It's not yet, but like we could, we could do it.
That's some legit shit.
No, somebody. Okay, Oz, tell me you pulled up the Tweedleboys.
The what?
The Tweedleboys.
Tweedo Boys?
Tweedle. Tweedle. It's what I compared Michael to, and I'll be goddamned if y'all don't appreciate this reference.
Thank you, Jared.
Well, you'll have to uno momento.
Appreciate you.
Who's Jared? Where's Jared?
Humanist Fellowship
Oh,
Assembly.
hi. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I just let the HFA Discord know about the situation, and we'll be spreading the links as far and wide as I possibly can. I went through something similar with my youngest and know how hard it is.
Y'all are
Sweet.
angels.
For real, for real.
I googled the Tweedleboys, and now I'll be seeing them in my nightmares.
I'm sorry, Jefferson.
I'm not. I said what I said, and I'm not wrong.
Yep.
Oh,
uno
gosh.
momento. I'll have them on screen momentarily.
Friends. Like,
Oh
just
boy.
please don't ask me to roast you if you're emotionally fragile. I love you.
Well, that's what I was talking
I'm
about.
not even mad. Sorry.
I was talking about this on another stream earlier before I went to work. It's like people that go to the comedy club are like, oh, I want to sit in the front row for crowd play.
Not
And
me.
then
I'm sensitive, bitch. Not
then
me.
They get roasted. Then they get roasted.
Right.
Then they
Why?
get roasted. They're like, oh my god, he said this about
Nope.
me.
Bitch,
No, I
why
wanna
did you
sit in the
sit
back.
there?
I
Put
wanna
me in the
laugh.
dark.
I don't want anyone to see me. You know what I mean? Like, no thanks. Hard pass.
Hard
I know
pass.
my limits. I can
Same.
dish it out. I can dish it out if I'm able to, or sorry, I can take it if I'm able to dish it out. If I'm at a comedy club and like one person has a microphone, nope. Because I'm just going to be there and sad. That's all. I can't give it back.
All right, and for everyone that needs to know, here are the Tweedle Boys.
What are they from? Shit. Where are they from? What movie is that?
I don't even remember.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, hold on. I'll look it up.
I remember the...
Am I wrong?
No.
No. Okay.
Nope, not wrong.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope, not wrong.
Oh, God.
Be back.
Let's see. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Where are they from? Let me see here. Alice in Wonderland. Alice through the Looking Glass. There you go. Yeah. God. Sorry. I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't want to do it, but
When you keep tempting. Now, I will say this, and for everyone, like this is going to be a huge evening for myself. Dr. Josh and Dr. Kip are going to be
upcoming.
are going to be presenting me with my greatest scholastic accomplishment ever on this ever. So this is going to be on the 15th of January. Braxy and Jonathan Mystic Pritchett's.
Hey, Oz, can you hear me?
Yes.
I think the sound cut out. People in the chat are telling me the sound cut out.
Let's try this. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Y'all let him know if you can hear him or me, for that matter. Okay, back now. They said it cut out when you showed the ad for the show. Hey! That's super fun. Okay, bye. Get out of here, losers. Go.
Yeah, so on that stream, Dr. Josh and Dr. Kip will be presenting.
Dr. Josh.
I don't know who Dr. Josh or Dr.
Josh?
Kip are, but they're going to be presenting me with my doctorate in philosophy of religion and theology from the same made-up college that Braxton Hunter and Mystic Pritchett have graduated from.
That's fucking rude because I don't have one.
I'm sorry. I worked really hard on my dissertation that the only way you can find it is if you can find Braxy's and Mr. Pritchett's. If you can find theirs, you can find mine, which means you're never going to find it.
Brother, I've worked very hard on my dissertation. Let the reader understand. I found out, who was it? Frank Turek has a false, fake doctorate.
They all do.
And I feel like for that alone, also all of those, like Owen Strachan, Scott Aniol, all the people have trolled into oblivion, fake. But I am happy for you, Oz. I support this message. I'll write you a D-bag poem.
Oh, yeah. I need all of the D-bag poems. I need all of the D-bag poems to go along with this. And here, if I can find the actual, they sent me a. Oh no, you know what? I got the finalized version, so we can chat for a minute. I'm gonna pull my email up because Josh and Dr. Josh and Dr. Kip emailed me the official version where they both put their signatures on it as those that hold doctorates. That this is officially official.
I mean, what if they put their signatures on? You know what? Never mind. I guess we'll never know.
I don't know what to tell you guys.
Yeah.
I did all the hard work. And they approved.
God.
Was
the hard work done on your knees?
Nope, not my knees.
Sorry. Okay, I'm behaving. I am a
Not
saint.
mine. There may have been someone else that did the work for me in that regard, but not me.
I mean, listen. You know how I got here? I told a certain lady apologist that she, let's see, used a certain male apologist as a straw. You know what I mean? That's
Ah,
what kicked all of this off. So here we are.
and here we are.
Yeah. And here we are. And I've never ever quit being as terrible as I was that day. So that's
And,
all.
and now all of a sudden I can't find the goddamn official email. I can't find the official email. All of a sudden, I feel like Gregory Leviticus Locke, where somebody just
Gregory Leviticus. Did you see? I trolled Greg Locke this morning, and it was lovely.
Oh boy.
Um,
What are we doing now?
Constellation Pegasus. I see it. Thank you very much. Like seriously, thank you. So I have a friend named Kevin Nye who is a he's a Christian, but he is like a universalist, and his day job is to work with unhoused populations. Like all he does is advocate for the homeless community. He is a gem, and I need y'all. I think y'all know, but like I do not ride for Christians ever. But like he is really, really doing the work. Um, and he wrote a book called Grace Can Lead Us Home, and it's basically him calling other Christians to account, to be like, why aren't y'all doing more to end homelessness? This is our job. And all of that being said, he posted a Twitter status the other night that said like eviction is not Christian or something like that. And like if you like eviction is not like, if you're a Christian you shouldn't evict people, something like that. It was much more eloquent, but that was the general idea. And like, dear God, the Christians in his comments just reminded me of why I will never ever identify as Christian again. But he sent me a message and was like, the King Ogre has responded, and it was Greg Locke talking about how like God built a city and he's evicted all these sinners. And so I was like, so I went into his little replies and was like, oh, is someone seems a wee bit mad that the Keebler elves evicted him from the tree for not meeting the height requirement. And then I said,
Oh god.
you know that we can all see that you have your pulpits custom made by Fisher Price, right?
Ha! No, she didn't.
Bitch, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
No, she
Yeah.
didn't.
And it gave me a little like, I don't often laugh at myself, but I got just a little tee-hee-hee. Cause fuck that man. That's all. Yeah.
Fuck
I
him.
think he blocked me. Anyway.
I didn't think he appreciate his
It
furniture
must
being
be
made by
rough not being able to
elves.
reach the cheeks. You feel me? Like rough.
Ooh, how
But,
does he get booty? How does he keep cheating on his wife?
I mean, someone has to get on their knees, and it's not him.
Well, words, Oz, words.
I mean, I quite literally told y'all what I was coming here to do. So, like,
oh no, I'm good.
I'm
yeah,
good.
no, I don't think Oz is like offended. I'm just saying, like, well,
Oh, Oz don't give a fuck. As he
no,
would
exactly.
say it.
That's why Oz is my guy. You know.
I don't give a fuck.
See?
If it's possible to give less than a fuck, that's probably where I'm at generally these days.
Well, shit, you got yourself busy all the fucking time at doing stuff and what is it?
I don't know. I mean,
There it is.
mostly I keep busy on Twitter just making fun of people, and like it's a full-time job.
Okay.
But I love it. People keep asking me, like, do you ever get tired? Like, does it ever wear on you? And I'm like, not even a little bit. Because everything that I say on Twitter just pops into my head at the moment that someone posts a tweet, and I know I'm going to demolish them. Like, there's no questions. So, like, it sparks joy, to be
That's
honest.
what makes it fun.
Like, that makes it fun for me. So, like, yeah. I mean, I recently had this guy, I'm just talking because I think Oz is trying to do something, so I'm filling the space. But I had this guy who was just like having a mental breakdown in my mentions. Um, and it all started, like, I didn't even know who he was. It all started because I woke up one morning and I checked my Twitter and he was like, if I was your boyfriend, or like if I had you as a whatever it was as a girlfriend, I would feel like less of a man, and then I would beat up your dad and your brothers. And I was like, well, let's just stop after if I was your girlfriend because you need to seek therapy for them delusions, buddy.
First of
Like,
all,
yeah, get on some fucking medication
if
because
I
like,
was your boyfriend, I would
yeah,
feel less
ooh,
of a man.
yeah,
Huh.
and that's true because I would have put you in a chokehold already. But that's neither here nor there. Like, that's your answer to like go. I should send you the TikTok I made about it's gold. But um, then he like tried to post. So like, people were going after him because like I already told him like, um, and people just like piled on because you know.
Yeah.
And he posted this picture of himself with what looks like there's jars behind him, and it looks like they're full of piss. Like I don't know what's in them, but that's what it looks like. And after like so like he spent like 5 days like fighting for his life in my comments, including Christmas Day, which was just God, what a gift. Um and after all of this, people without me, I never said this. I did not say this. Without me saying anything, people have started referring to him as piss guy.
Because the
Yeah.
jar of alleged
I
piss in the
couldn't have
background.
done it. I couldn't have done it better. And like I quite literally did nothing.
It
Except
was
for just
apple
be like,
juice. He's really into apple juice,
to be
guys.
honest, like he tried to like defend himself and he like posted
Cheers.
a closer up picture of them and he's like, if you don't know what's in here, then that's too bad for you. And it's like, no,
That's
the problem is
gross.
I'm pretty sure that we do know what's in there. That's the problem, is that like and then
You're not.
like sorry, I don't need to go down this rabbit hole. We don't have to
Oh,
talk about this. It's
part,
just
part of the
Lord.
one of the part of the problems is we've been going on for an hour yet, and we've not done this.
Oh, I mean I've been
Oh
training,
shit.
so this is all I got left, you know?
Yeah.
But I found,
I
but
finished my bottle of wine last night.
yeah, you
Girl,
did. Yeah,
I've
you did.
had I went out for dinner, had 3 drinks and then a double.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean I didn't even feel it. So
Lucky. I feel that shit.
Well,
I
I
feel like
found the
half
lucky.
glass.
I finally found the official document that has been signed, sealed, and delivered from actual doctors, which Braxy and Mr. Pritchett cannot claim. They cannot claim it, but I can.
Oh.
I
Oh.
can. I can. What are we doing? What are we
Hi,
doing?
babe.
No one
Hi.
could hear you for all of
So
that.
all of
How can you
whatever.
me?
No, hold on, calm
Sorry,
down.
sorry.
So
Whenever
you
you
created a
tell us,
scene. Oh, okay, there we go. See, I had
so
to
sorry.
watch it. When you created this new scene to show off your degree, it cut out your audio and ours, so no one heard what you said. I love you.
You're fine. You're okay. But like,
You're okay.
yeah,
I
you're
can.
okay.
We're okay. It's okay.
I know I'm
Just
okay.
whenever you try and put, so sorry. Whenever you try and put, like, when you tried to put the, I don't know, whatever it was, Tweedle, I don't know. You tried to put something on screen and all of us went away. No one can hear that. I don't know the issue, but it's the same thing as when you tried to put your like pretend diploma on display and everybody else was off. No one could hear anything, and you couldn't hear us.
Listen, I'm the doctor of silence.
Dr. D's nuts.
Ooh.
Sorry, I had to. It's just there.
I would help, but I can't. Do
I
you
don't even know
want?
what's
Do you want to
happening,
read
Mike.
it again, babe? Or
I do
I
want to
read it?
Can
Oh,
you
God.
just tell them? Just don't put
Okay.
anything on the screen. Just tell them.
I'm not going to put it on screen. I'm just going to read it because it was on screen for like 20 minutes.
Nobody saw that or heard. It's fine.
I'm sure they saw it, but didn't hear shit.
Are you really sure? Because I'm not.
I'm not certain of anything at this point.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
go
really sure I'm here right now, so that's fine.
The International Unholy Trinity University College of Bible and Seminary School. This certifies that Austin Ozzy Mills has successfully completed the required course of study approved by the private, but very real and not fake at all, Board of Education for the International Unholy whatever school, and is therefore awarded a Doctor of Philosophy in real, and that's in all caps, REAL, real biblical scholarship, presented to me on the 20th day of December 2022 by Dr. Kip Davis and Dr. Yashua Bowen. Boom, roasted. I'm a doctor now. And Braxy, watch the fuck out.
Yay. And that is preemptive to the show that you, Dr. Ozzy, and Dr. Bowen and Dr. Davis are doing on January the 15th.
Yes, we're going to dig into all of the how is it all of these Christians have all these doctorates, but they never go to a fucking school?
Yeah. It might be really easy to just, create a school in order to create your doctorate and say it's from that set school that you created. That's
Right.
probably the easier way.
Right. Yeah. And what's up, everybody in the chat? And a couple people have already mentioned it. Yes, my doctorate is as real and relevant as those you're mentioning, and those you're thinking about. And if anything,
back.
mine's more credible. Mine's more credible because I actually had 2 doctors sign off on it. They don't. They can't even say that. Mine's more real than theirs. Mine is more real than theirs. I had 2 actual motherfucking doctors sign off on my shit. Fuck you, Braxy. Fuck you, Mr. Pritchett. You don't get shit.
He's really excited.
I'm sorry.
folks.
If your name is Braxton, like if your name is Braxton,
You don't deserve a doctorate.
I don't know. Just like I definitely know you've never ever spread your cheeks and let the water run through. Like I just know this personally. I'm not wrong. Like if your name is Braxton, you've quite literally never done that. And I will fight anybody that says differently. Thank you.
Soren Biola.
So two things real quick. Thanks for hanging out, Michael. Sorry
Thank you, Michael.
I'm not sorry. Sorry, we're not sorry that we made fun of your forehead. But yes, we will keep. We will keep doing the thing. We will keep doing the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't do it had you not asked. But if you're gonna play with me, then like he said, next time don't use any lube.
Oh, just rolled up. Oh, okay.
All right, if you say so, my boy. Let's do it. Love you.
And Cray, what's up? What's up? Who are Braxton and it's missed it. Sorry if my language all got all combined there. It's Braxy and Missed It Pritchett. They're from Trinity Radio. You can go and I've done many of
Oh
reviews of
wait,
your videos
you
because
said
you're batshit
Braxty?
crazy. Braxy, like Braxy.
Oh, I was thinking of
Braxy.
Braxton somebody else that's like the fucking I don't know what he is, like president of some imaginary school. Um
No, we're probably thinking. No, that's the same
Braxton
guy.
What?
Hicks.
No, Breston.
No.
Breston.
What's his last name?
Hunter.
Fuck.
Is it Hunter?
Hunter.
That might be yeah, I think we're talking about the
Yeah.
same person. Josh
Trinity
told me about it
Radio.
once and I was like
Yeah,
Hunter
he's
was like
he's the president of Trinity Theological Seminary.
so am I.
Uh, uh,
Oh,
I know, isn't that wild?
crazy.
Love you, Michael.
made up
Please
shit.
stop asking me to make fun of you. I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I do want to hurt people's feelings, but not people I like. Thank you.
Maybe he gets off on that. He could be a
That's
sadist.
fine. Hit my PayPal. You know what I mean? But to be fair, he did send money, and so I feel like if that's what you like, then like I will do it.
Supply and demand.
He,
Supply.
so like,
Sorry, you were cutting up.
She's.
Oh, I think.
Oh, yeah. She's. Yeah.
Yep.
Her connection.
It's well, here with Tengang, their nicknames are it's Braxy and Missed It Pritchett because
There you go.
everything is just whoom. For somebody who has their doctorate, whoom, right over his head every fucking time. And what's hilarious is if you watch any of the streams where it's just Braxy, it's boring and lethargic. It's like molasses. It's just
is.
fuck. What are you talking about? Where are we going? But then as soon as Missed It Pritchett is involved, it's like he's the spark. He's the spark plug. And it's like your ignorance and your dumb assery is like that is the life of this show. And it's funny because since I started saying that, I've noticed that Braxton's done very, very few solo streams or solo shows after that.
Smart. He needs to keep his audience in order to be relevant. So we can make fun of him.
I'm not saying I'm the reason, but I might be saying I'm the reason.
You the reason for the season.
Well, Jesus is a myth. Oh, don't get me started. Hey, let the church say amen.
You
Yeah.
are muted. Oh no, she's good.
Even all the atheists get quiet when I say that. Isn't that ironic?
Isn't that ironic? So,
And I do have a song that I'm remixing for that stream.
ooh, do you? Do you?
So there's a little ditty that came back. Was it like late '90s, early 2000s?
P Diddy?
No, not that ditty. He was still Puff Daddy back then.
Well, you know,
There
hard
was,
to keep up.
there was a little
Sorry.
track. It was called "Oops, I Did It Again" by Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
It's going
Oh,
to
that's
be
my dog. Sorry.
it's going to be remixed. There's going to be two
Nice.
parts. Oops, I Pritched It Again,
Oh God.
and I'm not that relevant.
That's true.
And then it's Oops, I Missed It Again, and I Played With Your Heart. And the
I played with your
verses-
nards.
the verses are going to be rewritten
I
where
don't know if I'm-
where Missed It Pritchett is singing to Braxy. Oh, it's going to be golden. It's going to be
I
golden.
can't wait.
It sounds adorable.
Oh,
Forgive me. I have 4 dogs on. Usually, I wouldn't like sit in my bed and do this, but the connection was shitty, so I'm trying to.
When
make
do
it
you
work.
not have less than 2 dogs?
I mean, I own 3 dogs, or
There
they
you
own
go.
me, however you want to like look at it. But you know, just a heads up. That's all. You know. Yeah. I mean, if at any point I can assist in denigrating men, just let me know. I'm there.
Well, I'm here.
Please.
Babe,
No, it has to be like. Please don't. I like you, Oz, and I'd like to continue this like friendship. I just mean men that I don't like, you know?
I knew what you meant. That's what I was fucking.
Y'all
I'm
funny.
not. What was it? I was on Chris's stream earlier, and they were
Who's
talking
Chris?
about like
Christopher Mouty. I don't know if you
Mountie.
know.
Thank you. And they were talking about like the like tribalism and things like that, even with and not just religiously, but like within sports and movies and entertainment and all that. And the reason that this became funny to me is I was like, oh, so does this apply to the? Because I've always called them the doucher dads, and what I mean by that is, and Jenna knows this. I've shared this with her. Being a former All-State baseball player, I've been like asked
Little League?
to offer no like but
Sorry.
thank you.
Someone said Oz is not roastable, and I was like, let me just, you know. But
There
yes,
you go.
Allstate. Yeah.
Oh, you could. I could take a roasting all day.
No, I don't. I know you
I
can
will
take
laugh
one.
at myself.
I know you can take one. That's why I don't want to give it to you. I just wanted to like point out to the folks in the chat that like I too am roastable. I would laugh at it, but like everybody is roastable. Don't get me wrong. Like, come on, I'm fucking annoying. Like, let's be real. Like, you know,
And
next.
that's why you get along, because I think we get the same feedback. Is
Exactly.
You're just fucking
Yeah.
annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I am. I annoy myself. What about it? Next. Like,
But you keep listening. But you keep
like
listening.
you are quite literally hate listening and hate commenting. That's why you know I'm annoying. And like, what's worse, being annoying or fucking simping and like making money for me, the annoying person? Like, oof, rough. You know what I mean? How does that foot on your neck feel, brother? Like, just asking.
Anyway, what had happened was, but yeah, I was like, so does that apply to? Well, the reason I brought that up about the All-State baseball is after the fact. Once I was out of school and everything, I was presented with or offered multiple different coaching jobs or positions, whatever. And literally, I said no. I said no, and it had nothing to do with not actually wanting to coach and help the kids get better and be better. It had to do with the fucking doucher dads.
Oh
And
yeah,
what I
it was
mean
the
by
worst.
the doucher dads are the ones that will literally like try to get in fist fights with the coaches because their little Johnny didn't get the playing time that they felt that they deserved, even though little Johnny is the shittiest player on the
Oh,
goddamn
dude.
team.
One of
Yeah,
my
little
sisters
Johnny.
played soccer for like her entire life, and I was the person getting in fights with the doucher dads. Like, me. I know it's hard to imagine.
I can't even fathom.
Because I was like, and I'm like I'm, you know, average height, 5'5", 5'6" on a good fucking day, but like, I'm also very mean. And like, I could not take these fucking dads, like, ruining their whatever experience
Yeah.
because they needed to live vicariously through the
Vicariously.
kids. Like, I'm sorry that you never fucking won anything and didn't get a participation trophy.
Because
Yes.
Like,
Oz knows.
maybe don't care. Talk to your therapist, not fucking me and not the coach. Like,
Right. And that's the one time, and I shared this with you, the one time someone suckered me into coaching. And they're like, there's two pitchers on this team that you know, if you work with them, like these guys could play like at least collegiate level ball, if not more, right? And I was like, y'all know, you're asking me to do something I promised myself I would never do. And they're like, but you could be the one, Oz. You could be the one and help and you know, change the trajectory, whatever. I was like,
you
okay,
could be the one,
I'll do it.
Obi-Wan.
That's dark.
I'll do it. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? I have a dad roll up on me in the parking lot in the parking lot, wanting, like, but he sits in, now, mind you, he's sitting in his driver's seat of his car the entire time, like, yep, and
Clearly had
finally,
balls.
I was like, motherfucker, why are you still sitting in your car? If you want to roll up on me and talking all this shit, get out of your goddamn motherfucking car, right? But then all of a sudden, he just like starts to pull away because my brother, my brother and one of our mutual friends were the ones that convinced me that I could coach and do a good job there. And it was like, hold on, y'all set me up for this. I told you this shit would happen.
Stop
I
it.
told you that this goddamn shit
Stop it.
would fucking happen. And now I got this dad meet me in the parking lot wanting to throw fists because his son his attitude sucks and he sucks at playing baseball.
Oh my god, did y'all, you
Gets it
probably
from
haven't
his
heard about
dad.
this, and I'm just gonna throw it out there, sorry Josh. One time, Josh was taking his kid to whatever the hell she does, Girl Scouts, and he was like waiting in the parking lot, because it makes no sense to drive home and back. It doesn't matter. He was in the parking lot just like hanging out. And I guess he saw some like older kid being like kind of abusive or whatever to a younger kid. And so he got out of the car and was like, "Hey, like, what are you doing over there? Like, fucking stop." He didn't say fuck because he doesn't say fuck, but like, that was the general vibe. You know what I mean? And then like, apparently, this kid and the smaller kid were brothers, and like somebody's dad, that their dad was sitting somewhere else, and this dad was like enraged and like came up and like anger stormed Josh's truck. And Josh got out. Josh is 6'2". Let's start there.
Yeah.
This man was like 5'7". And when Josh got out of the car, this guy was like,
Yeah. Bye. Bye.
that's all. Just made me giggle a
Shit.
little bit. You know what I mean? Because like, obviously, he's like the nicest person in the world. But like, you just love to see it. You know, we just love to see it. That's all.
And that's fabulous.
Well,
And I will
Yeah.
say, are you?
real quick before you go, because I know Kip just jumped in and Pat just jumped in.
Oh, Kip
That's
is here.
what
Hey, Kip.
I was gonna do. What you were gonna do.
Hey.
That's cool.
Sorry. Hey.
No. I was actually going to just follow up on what Heathen Queen just said, and y'all
Okay.
can details. But I'm just going to say this: if ever physically I am present with Dr. Josh, I wish you would. I wish a motherfucker would.
Bro, I wish you would, because I will fucking come after you.
Josh wouldn't even have. He wouldn't even have.
I'm
to
way angrier than Josh will ever be.
He wouldn't
on a
even
good
have
day.
to step a foot out of a goddamn truck. He wouldn't. Bitch, I wish you would. It goes back to the Cedric the Entertainer. If you ever watch Kings of Comedy, and it's the same analogy, and then I'll shut up. There's one group of folks that it's like, oh, I hope nobody took my seats at the movie. I hope they didn't take my seats. And then there's the other folks that show up. It's like, I wish a motherfucker would. And if
Right.
I'm rolling with
Yep.
Josh, I'm 100%. I wish a motherfucker would.
I'm always that group. When
Me
I'm
too.
rolling with somebody that's like way bigger than me, like I only come up to their fucking nipples.
I wish.
I double wish.
I appreciate having fighting friends, but let me just break in because we got new
Yes,
folks here
sorry.
and wanting to know. So if you haven't read the description for the show, it pretty much explains more or less in detail why we're here. But basically, Dr.
I'm
Josh.
gonna use the restroom, and
Go
if
for
you
it.
want me to explain in more detail again after I can, not that you're not doing a good job, just that's all.
Nope. Yes, ma'am.
Watch my dogs be assholes. Okay,
I
thanks
will.
so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love her. Okay. No, we're here because Dr. Josh and Megan's two youngest twins were admitted in the hospital. Luckily, we just got an update roughly about an hour ago from Heathen Queen, letting us know that at least one of the twins gets to go home tomorrow. But basically, they both were admitted in the ER because of pneumonia. So obviously they have the medical insurance and health care to cover the necessary things. But of course, living in America, not all medical insurance pays for everything. So there is a heavy deductible for not just one kid, but two, in order to cover costs for treatment and care for the two twins. So if you are able to monetarily lend some support, please go ahead and send all funds to Heathen Queens Cash App or PayPal if you're more comfortable with that. The two links to both are down in the description as well as scrolling down in the ticker in the show. Like I said, one of the twins gets to go home tomorrow since they're doing a lot better as far as health. The other one, they're still under observation. So they're more or less doing okay. Not for as far as we know, nothing seriously life threatening. But obviously, it's a strain on the two parents, especially for Megan, since she is the mother at beck and call at 24/7. So, but yeah, if you can, please donate what you can. If not, just, if you happen to be linked up with them on Facebook, Twitter, or even sending them an email saying, hey, we're thinking about you, love and support. I mean, they're gracious, wonderful, amazing people. They'll
They're
appreciate
okay.
both. They're okay.
No, I'm just
That's
kidding.
why
I
we
love
do
them,
this.
obviously. Well, thank you. I was listening from the toilet, so that was great. Thanks so much.
Welcome. I listen from the toilet too sometimes. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah, no judgment.
No
Someone texted me,
judgments.
I won't say who, the other day that was like, I'm so glad this person is like waxing on this call because I'm taking a shit. Love this for you.
Shit. Well,
In any event,
You and be free. Let your bowels be free. You're now
you know
rocking with
what?
the
I mean, it
OG.
wasn't me, but like happy for that person specifically. Stop, Wendy.
well,
Sorry.
future Dr. Lowinger, hurry the fuck up. No, it's kidding. I love you.
Can
Love
you
you, pal.
not do
I'm a huge
that?
fan.
Possibly? Just fucking relax? Yeah, she's hosting too. All right, anyway. Sorry. All right, next up on the roast machine. I'm ready,
All right. Well, we have Dr. Kip and Dr. Pat here to roast.
No, I can't roast them. I love them. Kip probably feels uncomfortable that I love him. That's fine.
Dr.
I don't
Colson, Aaron
care.
Colson,
Yeah, I
AA
don't
Ron,
care.
Dr. AA
Aaron
Ron.
Colson, I did see your donation. Thank you. It's incredibly generous and sweet and awesome and kind, and you're the man. And this dog's ass is in my face, so yeah. I don't know. I got nothing.
Ass.
You got ass.
Yeah,
You got ass in your
honestly, like
face.
it's not Big Sean, so like the fuck. Like, Lord have mercy.
Oh, I love
She's
this
been trying
woman.
to help me all night. God,
Snoop
most action I've gotten in a month.
Doggy Dogg.
Oh yes. Someone, I don't know. Someone do something so we can drink. I don't know. I mean, I can
I'm
just
out of
drink anyway, but
wine.
like,
There you go. That's what you do.
hold on. Stop doing that. Yeah, Kip. Yeah, you know what? Kip Davis, Dr. Kip Davis, doctor. Where is my PhD? Where is it? You're giving one to this man, but not to me? Yeah, that's
Well,
right. Go off screen.
I earned it. I went tit
bet
for
you
tit.
did.
I meant
Anyway,
tit for tat.
tit for titty. We heard you.
my man's out here breastfeeding. Okay. Where is my PhD?
No shame.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just asking. Just asking, just checking.
Just
Fuck
checking.
Interesting.
I'm gonna be happy when I get a computer again. This is so
We
weird.
will also be happy.
We'll all be happy.
Yes, we will.
Oz
Yeah.
would definitely be happy since he has to work all background shit, and he's like,
So I was gonna
fuck
say,
I'm
like,
doing.
sexting has come to a minimum, apparently.
Oh,
Sorry.
that never stops. That never.
The filter.
Luckily, it doesn't.
It doesn't exist. The filter from my brain to my mouth, it doesn't exist. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Oh no!
I'm good with it.
I started the stream the other night. Oh, and now we're gonna get crazy. But I started the stream the other night, and I was like, Did you guys know that you can help your partner? And I don't mean like verbally.
Oh God.
You can help your partner masturbate, like physically from a distance. This shit, like fucking technology and shit, is fucking
Jenna's
crazy.
dying.
It's fucking crazy.
No, babe, I didn't know that.
Did you tell me more?
I didn't know that. I need to go. Speaking of which, I need to charge it up. Anyway, these cranberries are good. God, I love cranberries.
Ooh, good for the
Cranberry.
system. You know what I mean?
What the fuck did your cranberries?
No
need
one
to
should
be
ever
refreshed?
just allow
I'm
me to ever
I'm
be
eating
anywhere. That's all.
cranberries.
Yeah, she's trying to keep it healthy.
Keeping it
You know?
healthy. Keeping it healthy.
You were talking about recharging, then you threw up a bag of cranberries. I don't.
I'm
I
eating
mean, it's one and the
cranberries.
same, my brother in Christ.
Whether I drink it or eat it.
Bro, go eat. Come as you
That's what she
go
said.
eat. Go read. Come as you are. You know what I mean? Emily
That,
Nagoski.
all of that, yes, all
Just
of
do
that.
that. Anyway,
Any hoot.
moving right along.
Moving right along.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you
So
didn't know,
good.
yes, you can do that from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 2022. So.
In 7 days, we won't have to. Hey.
You're moving in 7 days?
7 days.
I'm so fucking happy for both of you.
I
That's
know.
amazing.
Now
I'm
6
so
days.
happy.
Oh, well, now 6 days for him, but yes.
I love this.
I'm excited.
Me too. And I want you to know, I won't get into details. You are living your best life and your most authentic life, your most authentic self. Don't let anybody shit on that. And I don't think this is a wrong decision by any means, but I want you to know, even if for some reason it doesn't work out, and I'm not saying that I think it won't, not at all. Even if for some reason it doesn't work
relax.
out, yeah. Like what I'm saying is, this is something, and I can just sense it. This is something you need to do for you to find out, to know. And if it doesn't work, like I'm not saying I don't think it will. I think it will. But if it doesn't work, you will be okay. And you will be like, I needed to do this to see if it would work. And it didn't work. And now I'm on to whatever is next. Like, that's all. And this is not my prediction of like, it's going to work, it's not going to work. I think you guys are great together. I think this is a great move. But even if it isn't, even if you come to the conclusion that this is ultimately not the right path, you needed to know. You needed to walk this path to find out if it ended at your ultimate destination. You just got Heathen Queens.
You
know what I mean?
don't. Are y'all a bunch of preachers or something? Because y'all just be speaking from the
when I was in
pulpit
the
as if you
church,
talking about my life. But
like when
I'll
I was
say
in the
this.
church, I got prayed over. They were like, "You are a prophet," and I was like, "Bet."
You are, because we literally
like-
were having a deep, long conversation. I was in my feels last night. That's why all my wine is gone, because I was drinking after that.
Drizzly that shit to your house. You know what I mean? It's fine.
So this is a very, very timely message from you, Jessica. I appreciate it. Thank you. And you are absolutely right, baby. I love you. You were absolutely right last night, and I'm fucking excited.
But also, nobody trying any shit with me. My brother.
Oh, he threw up. He threw up one of your things he made. You've been heathen queened, bitch.
Oh my god, yes, dude, I love that. I love that so much. My favorite thing.
That's a t-shirt. That's a
Dude,
t-shirt.
please, yes. Also, the next T-shirt that I make is going to be regrettably attracted to men. That's
I remember seeing your tweet, something like I follow you. I'm a fan. Fuck it. I remember seeing a tweet saying,
love it.
something about you being your sexuality, but you are like your exact
Oh
words.
yeah,
You're
I was
regrettably
saying
attracted
like
to men.
I don't like men. I'm attracted to men. Let's not get those two things confused. Ever. Don't ever fucking get those two things confused. I am attracted to men. I don't fucking like them. Don't play with me.
I don't like dick. I'm attracted to dick. But I don't like
Dude,
dicks.
like,
I love
tell
it.
me I'm wrong. I don't like men. I'm attracted to them,
Hey.
unfortunately.
Hey,
And
with the climate of
occasionally, those two things line up, like
occasionally,
once a millennium. But like,
yeah,
let's be fucking for real with each other right
girl,
now.
in the climate of dating right now, and the shit I went through over the last like several years in dating, I'm like, man, I'm just,
Brother.
just Oz, you it, boy,
That's
you
it.
it.
And then after that, we're retiring. You know what I
We're
mean?
retiring.
And when I say we, I mean like the collective, because like I'm
The
not,
collective is retiring.
Oz and I are like siblings, but like, you know, the vibe.
There you go.
That's all.
That's
No,
it.
no,
No, that's it. That's all.
That's it. That's
that's
it.
all. That's all.
Any words,
All
babe?
right, who's next? I'm busy.
Blame it on the blame it. Got you feeling loose, blame it on the got you feeling loose, blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the
I'm gonna have to go get like, regrettably, a beer.
Ugh,
Hate it.
I
It's
hate
like
beer.
Coors Light. I don't even know what happened in the fridge. Someone was like, "Yeah, trash, piss water," but
I
it's yeah.
regrettably went to McDonald's today, so I have a high C orange.
Oh,
That's good shit.
when the dogs just farted, but it's not good shit. That is bad. Don't love that. All right, folks, what are we doing? Am
What are
I
we doing?
simping
I was
for
gonna say.
Josh and Megan, or am I fucking roasting people? Like, what's going on here?
Was to say we're approaching 2 hours, so I think this is what we do. Let's bring it back to the point of the stream because we've done a good job. I'm actually
We've had
proud of
fun.
us. We've done a good job of bouncing back and forth between having fun and
We have
No,
fun.
still
but I only got to
sticking
roast like
to.
two people. That's, but fine. Yes. Okay.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think there's anybody in the stream that like
Oh,
you.
I was hoping that you would like just pull up some apologists that I could just like rail on,
Oh
but
well,
that's fine. We
fuck
don't have
no.
to do that.
I
But
have
like,
that. I have that handy always.
come on, dog. I'll get a fucking
Are
beer.
you
I will get a
fucking
beer for this
fucking
bullshit.
What's the
But I don't
latest
want to.
cuckoo but you?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah. Like,
yeah. I mean, I have one right now that I know you will
then like
fall in
let me
love
grab
with.
a beer.
You will fall in love with.
Get that nasty
No, I
beer.
won't. Yeah, no, I won't. There's a bunch of men that imagine I'm in love with them. It's weird.
Oh, you no, you this one you will love. You will fall
I
in love
doubt
with.
it. I doubt it. Probably inspiring philodendrons, wherever the fuck his name is.
Oh gosh,
Do I need a beer for this? Like, tell me.
You need like a beer or two or maybe three.
you
Wait.
need at least one.
Someone said Andrew Tate. Oh wait, a 19-year-old already roasted him. Here's the thing: when I saw her tweet, I asked myself, "Did I tweet this while drunk?" No, because I be tweeting shit like that, like email management at like ligma.com.
It falls in
Um,
line. Yeah.
and like I'm love her, great. And you know what the fucking cherry on that shit sundae is? The organization that arrested, or I guess not arrested, but the organization that like went after him for human trafficking, the an acronym, an acronym, yeah, is Greta.
Oh shit, is it?
Couldn't make that shit up. It really is.
That's
Like,
some
look it up.
legit
It's
stuff.
just poetic justice, bitch.
That is.
Like, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, okay. I see you, cray cray. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
gonna get a beer, regrettably, because I don't like
Regrettably.
beer, and then I'm gonna come back and I have a feeling just make fun of this person into the ether.
There we go.
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
it's gonna be gold. It's gonna be gold.
What you got, babe?
Oh, we're just gonna we're just gonna talk about masturbation.
Oh God, it's oh God. I know
Come
who
on,
you're
losers.
bringing up. I
We're
know who
just
you're
we're
bringing
just
up.
gonna talk about masturbation. That's it.
Are you guys gonna be good or bad? I don't know.
All right, I'll mute her while she's walking the dogs. Yeah, we're I already know how I I already fucked this whole shit up, but I would love to hear Heathen Queen destroy this because it's not that long of a video. But this is this is a Christian telling us seven. Now remember, in the Bible, the number seven is the number of completion.
You got to
The
complete that
number-
masturbation.
The number of completion. So as soon as Heathen Queen gets back, I have everything teed up and ready to go. But
Word.
Dr. Kip, I'm sorry you're so old and you have to leave so early, but thank you for the doctorate.
And thank you for coming through, Dr. Kip.
Yes, and now, all right, Heathen Queen, you ready for this nonsense?
I mean, I guess.
All right, so the title of this now the three of us on screen right now, we're all former Christians, all former believers. So we know biblically that the number 7 is the number of completion, right? The title of this video is 7 Biblical Ways of How to Stop Masturbating.
Oh,
Oh my
joy.
god.
So before y'all know what we do, Tang Gang, have a drink.
A lot of a drink.
Blame it on the loose. Blame it on the loose. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on the loose. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the
Oh, yeah.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, I feel like that wasn't enough drinks, to be honest, but okay.
At least you
Let's see.
have alcohol. I don't.
That's true. You know Drizzly exists, right? You could order it to your house.
That's
Just a heads
true.
up. That's all.
That's true.
Okay.
I got to take advantage of actually being able to order alcohol and have it delivered to
Wait.
my place because Indiana doesn't do that.
No, yeah, you do. The next 6
Shit.
days.
Yep, and
Not
here we go.
this guy.
This is Mark the Messenger with his little whiteboard, and he's going to give us 7 biblical ways to stop masturbating.
It's not straight.
What's up, family? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Mark the Messenger. This video is going to be about 7 ways how to stop masturbating biblically, and it's hopefully these verses I could give you guys could inspire you, uplift you, and help you stay on the path God has placed you on. And always understand this: when you're masturbating or watching porn, there is 0 benefits to doing that. Don't be fooled by these
That's
Who you
false.
telling?
or
Who
any
you
of that.
telling?
There's 0.
You haven't been watching the right porn, honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's a lot of benefits for me personally.
Find your kink. Find your kink.
Like he's watching what he's not attracted to, you know? Like,
Exactly. You guys don't do that.
don't lie to yourself, my brother.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Also, why is he wearing fucking Cher from Clueless's jacket?
Don't know.
Oh, but
That is the jacket.
Heathen Queen, like the first I think point or two, like there with their, but he goes on some other shit. So just I'm telling you, be as patient as you can be because it goes to a whole nother level.
It's like
Goes-
I'm trying, but like quite literally, he is wearing Cher's jacket. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? As
You're
if,
looking at the
bitch.
wrong thing. It's the whiteboard. It's not
No,
straight.
there's. I
He
mean,
never
I'm
fixes
looking at
that
all
shit.
of it. Yeah, I mean, it's about as straight as he is. Let's be honest.
There you go.
Let's be honest. You know what I mean?
But it
Alright.
gets. I won't even bring it up because
I'm gonna do my best.
I can't wait for your
I'm gonna do my best.
for the
Rough.
organic response.
Goddamn.
benefits. You're wasting your seed, you know, and you gotta always keep that in mind. Like when you're doing that type of stuff spiritually, you can open up doors, you know, into your household, into your life, into your spirit. Okay, so
To your
always understand
urethra?
that these verses I'm gonna give you over. This can hopefully, you know, because remember the Bible says the word is a sword of the spirit to help you fight against spiritual warfare, to help you fight against these demons, and help you fight against your flesh. Now I'll make this very clear: we all fall short. We're all gonna sometimes given over to temptation. That's just the truth. But we understand that we're gonna win the war more knowing that we know the Bible, we have the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, and we know the path that God has placed us on, and we know that the rewards that come with being on semen retention. I have over like 70 videos on semen retention. If you brothers want to check that out, just type
No,
on the
no,
YouTube search bar.
sorry. Slow this
Semen
down.
re-
Nope, no, no, no,
Slow
no,
this down.
no. This is what I was waiting for. You heard what you heard.
Semen retention.
You heard what you heard. You
Don't do
heard
that.
what the fuck you heard.
Disclaimer: don't do that. Don't
Semen
read.
retention.
First of all, this is very misogynistic because it only talks about men. So ladies, keep masturbating. Second
First
of
of all,
all,
why the fuck is that one hair standing up on his head? Sorry, this has been bothering me the entire fucking time. How are you filming an entire whole ass video with that like fucking antenna?
It's alfalfa.
Dog, come on.
you know,
Yeah, it's the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Like we
wear
know, it's
wear
clear.
your hair your own way. But damn, yeah,
Fucking
fix
like
that one.
he is the toe jam between my toes. Like, like, look at this face. Sorry, look at this face. Is this the
I know.
face of a man that has any idea what he's talking about?
No.
Knows where he's going? No.
He's
This
the
is the face
messenger.
of a man that got hit a little too hard in the dome and is now like concussed. That is that face. That's all.
Now let's talk about semen retention and how unhealthy that is.
Yeah, who are you like retenting the semen for? Let's
Don't.
be clear.
And see, I didn't know we were going to do this tonight, or have this
Sorry.
conversation tonight. No, because there are studies, like there are people doing doing the research, doing the studies, like these dudes that actually buy into this, they become more violent. They become
Of course
more
they do.
aggressive. They become more hostile because they're retaining. and not just
Because they're fucking stupid is why. But that's fine. Sorry. But it's not because they're retaining. I mean, it maybe. But as someone with a background in stats, like, probably what's happening is not that they're, like, retaining semen and it's making them more violent. It's the ideology that they're consuming and, like, basing their life on that is incredibly misogynistic and harmful, and therefore women want nothing to fucking do with them. And they're then saying, like, they're attributing it to, like, something else, right? So, like, your semen retention has nothing to fucking do with anything other than you being a fuck ass. What it has to do with is your ideology where you fucking hate women. Like, that's what's happening, right? Like, he's not saying that, but that is the truth. Like, he's out
Okay.
here being a vile, raging misogynist. Like, I will bet my life on that.
what I can tell you,
and that's why women don't want you.
I can tell you, Heathen Queen. Number one, I'll back that up. Yes, he is. But number two is this
Trash.
this Christian theist position or thought that to deny thyself the pleasures and the things of this earth, right? So it's twofold, right? And what you said is fair, 100% fair and accurate, but then there's that compounds it, which then feeds into the abuse and the aggression and the violence and everything, because for a man, yes, there is a release and a
Sure, but
right?
go ahead and release into a sock, bitch. Like, it's fine.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what
Right, like, no hard feelings, but just, like, there's a lot of
That's
ways to do
wasted
that.
seed.
the reason you're raging out is because you won't allow yourself that, right?
Fine, do it as many times as you need to in a day. No one's judging.
Nobody gives a fuck
No.
but your God. That's not even real.
That you've made up. Also, if you're wondering why, like, Christianity has all of these, or any religion really has all of these rules that go against, like, human desire, go watch Dan McClellan's videos on TikTok. He explains this all incredibly clearly using, like, evolution and just culture and whatever, and, like, just do that. I'm not going to rehash it here because I'm tired and I'm drinking a shitty beer.
Shout out.
And he's Yeah, shout out. He's way smarter than I am. Love him. Mwah. So glad he's my recommender for grad school. However, just go watch those videos. That's all. Thanks.
Hell yeah. Hey, before we hit play again, this shit cracked me up. God damn it, AA Ron. God damn it, AA Ron. God damn it.
God damn it.
God damn it, AA.
It's too real. It's too real.
That's
done
It's
legit.
too fucking real. Love.
You
That
done
is that.
fucked up,
Yeah.
AA Ron. That
Exactly.
one
ET
dread.
phone home. You know
Not
what I mean?
one drip.
That one dread be like, this is a shout out to Coolio.
Yeah. It's like,
Alright.
it's like an
Right.
SOS. One dread is like, I've had enough. Someone, please.
You don't know nothing about that gangster's paradise, bitch.
I
Mark
guess
the
we have
messenger,
to
semen
keep going.
retention,
It's too
and
bad.
I have like tons of videos on that. So these are 7 biblical ways how to stop masturbating. The first
Sounds
way,
like an
guys,
OnlyFans.
is when you feel tempted. This is why it's important to guard your mind with the word of God. Okay, the helmet of salvation. Okay, so when you're feeling tempted, remember every single human being on earth went through temptations. Even Jesus Christ
Did he say helmet?
You did say that.
went through temptations. Okay, the devil
Whenever
tried to
he
tempt him,
says helmet,
best
I
believe
picture
the
like
devil's trying to tempt you too. Okay, so this is
Like the aluminum foil helmet?
no. So like, and I mean this with all love. So Josh's son had to wear this like helmet for a little bit because when your skull is soft, like it can be sort of
Yeah.
whatever. And so as a small sort of, I want to say toddler, but like I don't know, when he was like a year old, had to wear this thing for a while. That's what I pictured. And like Josh's son was very cute in this helmet. Grown adult men, just I picture them chasing the short bus. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Thank you so much. All right, Coolio, continue. Best value, great value, Coolio. Let's go.
James chapter 1, verse 12, it says, blessed is the man that endures temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised that to them that love him. Okay, so always understand, every time you pass that test, all right, every time the temptation is coming in, and I got another verse to go over in a bit, but every time that happens, understand that you are blessed. You endure the temptations, and you're getting spiritually stronger. You know how people go to the gym, and there's nothing wrong with going to the gym, so don't get the wrong message. But let's say people go to the gym, they're getting strong physically. Okay, our bodies, when we get older, it's going to decay. You know, so all that's going to be a waste. But how'd you build yourself spiritually? Okay, that's what matters.
I
We can't
wish
see how
his
strong
would
you are
decay
spiritually.
faster.
You know, we can't see it, but we know when we're building our spirit up by abstaining from, you know, certain sins, especially from not just masturbation or porn or like that, but the sins in general. We are getting spiritually stronger. So always keep that in mind, man. When it comes to the temptations, God will. Oh, I'm going too fast. All right. Also, before I go number 2, what society, what this matrix is promoting is
Before you go number
gratification.
2,
They want you, and this is why people don't have the attention span to watch a long video. Because now, you know, so TikTok is like, what, 60 seconds long? YouTube
no, it's because
Stories,
you're fucking
Snapchat,
boring.
it's
But
only
let's
like for
continue.
Yes,
Lord.
quickly.
Like, let's be real. Like, it's because you're fucking boring. But like, that's fine, brother.
See, this is where Heathen Queen. This we're brother and sisters. That's all. Because that's exact. When I reviewed this like solo, that's exactly what the fuck I said at that point. It was
Dog,
like,
if
no,
you are
you're
interesting,
just
I
fucking
will
boring.
watch your video. But if you're fucking boring, don't blame that on fucking God,
Whiteboard
dog.
is not straight either.
Just get interesting. I don't know what to tell you. Your content fucking sucks, but here we are.
Yeah,
People are mad because of that
boring.
whiteboard.
Can't relate.
You're boring. So here's the thing: is if you understand the DISC personality assessment, for the D personalities and the I personalities right now, you've lost us because you're fucking boring.
Yep.
And then for the S and the C personalities, it's like we can't listen to you because your board is crooked. So you fucked up on every.
So like all
I'm the
the
S and
ways.
C.
Yeah.
I'm D
I'm
or I.
irked.
You are S and C.
Bitch,
And all
turn
of
the
it.
fuck on.
Look at this man's face. I'm sorry. Is this Sasquatch? I don't know.
It's one dread Coolio.
I'm sorry. Like,
Wonder-
does this not scream blurry photo of Sasquatch in the wild?
God.
Does it not? Am I wrong? I'm not.
I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck on the either Coolio dread or it's an ant that had one of the antennas cut off.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is a Teletubby.
Jesus.
Mark the messenger, the Teletubby.
Am I wrong? No. I hate being right, you know?
60
Someone
seconds, I
has to do
believe.
it.
I don't have TikTok, so I'm not exactly sure, but from what I've seen, is like 60 seconds. Everything is instant. If people don't get it instantly, they don't want it no more. And that's the death of dreams. That's the death of hope. That is the death of your spirit. When you just want something instantly, you don't want to wait. You don't want to be patient, because patience is the fruit of the spirit. Okay, so
Who
this
fucking
society,
sewed
this
his
system
mouth to his
wants you to
sphincter?
be so driven
I
by
need
your
to know.
flesh. Okay, that's how they control you. When you're in your flesh, you are weak. Okay, always
God.
understand that. Number two is to guard your eyes. This is so key, guys. To guard your eyes. This is in
Guard your
Psalms
eyes.
chapter 101, verse 3. Okay, this is David speaking. He says, "I will set no wicked thing before my eyes.
David
I hate
was a
the work of
rapist
them
and a
that turn
murderer,
aside.
but let's
They shall
go.
not cleave unto me." Okay, so David made a covenant with God that he will set his eyes upon no wicked thing. Okay, when you're watching porn, when you're watching
Why
two
is he
individuals have sex
moving
with each
like
other,
that?
that is wicked. That is demonic. You are opening demonic strongholds in your mind and more.
He's a virgin.
Because
Got
it's
it. Got it.
demonic. Because it's demonic.
This man's a virgin. What else do I need to know?
Jesus.
You tap into that. Best believe, guys. No one really talks about this, but this is the truth. Okay, you are enabling demonic strongholds in your mind every time you watch porn. Every time you're watching someone else have sex with each other. Think about it, that's not normal for humans to do that. Okay, so you
It
always want
is,
to
but
guard
that's
your
fine.
eyes. Okay, and whenever those temptations do kick in, remember,
Gouge them out,
remember,
bitch.
I have a video. I actually did
That's
make a
what
video on
Jesus
this.
said.
I
Gouge
think
them
it was
out.
like a year ago, or a couple months, or like 5, 7, 8 months ago, somewhere around that.
5, 7, 6, 12, 94, 72.
Hold on, all this shit, and I know he's getting ready to wrap it up, but wrap it up like a condom or a burrito,
Oh, he's getting
whatever.
ready to wrap it up? I feel like we have 20 minutes left.
Or no, sorry, he's wrapping up this.
This particular point, yeah.
Oh, God.
And here's the thing, though, didn't David wasn't David prone to hook up with other dudes?
David was a piece
yeah.
of shit, and Jonathan was his lover, and I will die on this fucking hill. That's all.
Right, and when in the Bible, when and where? Give me citations, bitch. Give
Receipts.
me. I need receipts. I need receipts, motherfucker. When does it say, "Thou shalt not please thyself"?
It doesn't. It does
I was
not.
talking about how
No.
Jesus freed me from my porn addiction. I'll leave a link in the end screen if you guys
Yeah,
want to check
he
it out.
didn't. He's lying.
And it's been 4 years since I've been free, so I truly believe if I've been free
Doubt
from
it.
that, you could be free too. You know, whoever.
And this is where in the video I know that you are literally projecting, bro.
Fucking prove it, dog.
You still jack off to fucking Pornhub every goddamn night, and
Or
this,
even worse, he jacks off to random women's Instagram. It's one of the two. I'm not saying he doesn't use Pornhub, but I'm saying he might not. But if he doesn't, come on, don't
Tell the
be
truth,
fucking
shame the
for real
devil.
with me right now.
and we got a super chat real quick.
Oh God.
Have a drink.
Blame it on the loose. Catch me in the loose. Blame it on the loose. Catch me in the loose. Blame it on the
Alcohol. And $5 from AA Ron, and you did not fuck up this time, AA Ron. You did the right thing. AA Ron, $5 from Aaron. Gotta crash. Love y'all. Let's help Josh and Megan out. Fuck.
Y'all are doing great, FYI. I'm watching shit come in. I haven't mentioned all of them, but I see it, and y'all are amazing. Love you.
And don't mind me. I'm just in the dark because I sold or donated most of my equipment, so I'm about to die in 5 minutes.
Charge your phone, bitch. I mean, Jenna. Sorry.
I will take this.
I love you.
Sorry, I mean that with all the love. You know what I mean?
No, I didn't even take offense.
It's a term of endearment.
It's a term of, yes, it is. I didn't even take
it really
offense.
is.
I think that was just naturally. You just have to say it.
It's just how I talk.
Just
Yeah,
charge your phone, bitch. Okay, I heard you. I get it.
I would also expect someone to say that to me. No offense. That's how you know, you're my family now. That's how.
Oh fuck.
That's how
I
me and
love
my
it.
sisters talk to each other. Not gonna lie.
I love it.
And before her phone dies, we are 6
Why can't
days
she
away.
charge it?
Hold on. I have other things charging said phone, so it's just not holding all the juices. I don't know. I don't know.
Come on,
Yeah,
don't fucking play with me right now.
What she said.
Yeah, we're quite literally roasting Coolio. Can you get it together?
Yes.
Like,
I'll get it
please.
together.
Thanks.
All
I'm
Appreciate
still
it.
gonna be in the dark though.
all the
fine.
juices. But if her phone does die, Jenna's moving to Fort Wayne, Indiana in
I'm
6
so
days.
excited for y'all.
6 days.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for y'all.
6
Like,
days.
I'm
He
almost as excited as I would be for myself. Not quite, but because I'm selfish and vain. But like it's very close. It's very close. You know,
I
very
appreciate
close.
that. He's giddy as fuck. He's
I bet he
already
is. He should be. To
created
be
my
honest,
space next to him. I'm like, oh, babe.
I love this. Are y'all moving in together? Is that too personal?
We are 100.
No, we have separate places, completely far
No,
apart.
no, we don't.
I
No, we
like.
don't. It's
No,
too
it's like
big.
a bed.
It's
Mine
like a
is the
bed.
left. His is the right. Yeah.
It's a bed. It's a bed. And we have a area for.
Yeah, it's a body pillow in between the two of y'all. Got it.
There's a
Love it.
sexual area, and then there's a content creating area that's also sexual
It's
in
also a
nature.
sexual area. Yeah, I
It's
know
all
y'all have
sexual.
OnlyFans. Don't fucking play with me. What the fuck I look like?
Yeah, OnlyFans with no content on it because I haven't done anything.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But I am genuinely, all jokes aside, I am very, very excited and happy for you both. Like,
Thank you.
love you both so much. And, like, I just love it. That's all.
I'm excited. Yes.
Okay, back to Coolio, because I got jokes. You know what I mean?
Let me find my charger.
Charge your
Okay,
fucking phone,
I'm
bitch.
tired. Hold
Come
on. Hold on.
Hey, whoa! Before you go, hold on.
What?
Before you go.
I'm here.
You better charge that long distance masturbation toy as well.
She already said she was doing that.
Whoever knows the truth, and you shall be free. Okay? And then you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Okay, so you always want to understand that the truth is what you need. Okay, and you got to always keep in mind that into the back of your mind, there is no benefit. I'm only destroying myself. I'm only getting instant gratification. I'm only getting that too. Once you get that, once you get it off, you feel, at least me, I feel shame.
That's because you're a loser.
Once you get it off.
You're a fucking liar. Like, once you get it off, dog, come on, that's called post-nut clarity. Let's be real.
Yay.
Like, that's what it's called. And, like, you just hate yourself. Sorry. Because I feel great, personally.
Same.
Like, that's all I'm going to say. Like, I feel great. I want to take a nap. That's it. And that's because I don't hate myself.
Facts.
Facts.
But carry on, Coolio. Carry
Yeah,
on.
please.
I feel guilt. I feel conviction. I feel empty. So it's never worth it. Okay, so you
Well,
always
that's
want to
'cause
guard
you
your eyes and also.
come. That's
Oh
fine.
God, I feel empty too.
You feel,
I
yeah,
feel empty.
that's quite literally the fucking point. But yeah. God. It's just,
There's nothing wrong with that feeling.
that's the point. Okay. Great.
Hey.
Love it. Hey. Love this for me.
So when you're because when you go outside and you watch TV, when you go on social media, it's like everything that they're portraying to you is lust, it's sex, it's perversion. They're pushing that to you, and when you're always feeding your eyes that, you're opening your eye gates, and now you're gonna want to start doing that. Okay, this is
Wait,
all
your eye
matrix, all to
gates?
get you driven by your flesh.
Gates.
Okay, so we want to guard
Brother.
your eyes,
Eye gates.
set no wicked thing upon your eyes.
Like my third eye?
If you're kind of weak, right? And there's like a Netflix show you're watching, a movie show you're watching.
If you're kind of weak,
a YouTuber
he would
or
know.
Instagram page, and you see, they're showing off their body, and you find yourself, falling into your lust because of that, you should stop watching a TV show. You should unfollow that person.
I'm showing off my body.
You should, separate yourself from whatever that's causing you to fall short.
I do you,
so
boo.
always keep that in mind.
Yeah, you
Next
should
verse I
cut
wanna go
off your
over
hand
is Psalms
and then gouge
119,
out your
verse
eyes.
37.
We've
It says, turn away
established
my
it.
eyes from beholding vanity,
That's
and
a whole
quicken
new
thou
key.
me in thy way. Okay, so turn away my eyes from beholding vanity. All right, so that's number 2. Number 3 is every temptation, God will always provide a way out. Okay, this is so important, and I have so many testimonies on this. Especially when I will never forget this. I went to Vegas in 2018, and man, the temptations. I mean, I understand why they call that place a sin city. Like, I get it, bro. Nothing but adulterers.
I'm sure he does.
And adulteress. Okay, so this is 1
He was
Corinthians
in
chapter
a
10 verse
swimmer,
13
you feel
says,
me?
"There has no temptation taken you, but such as
Hey,
common
what
to
happens
man.
in Vegas
But God
stays
is
in
faithful,
Vegas.
who will
You
not
messing
suffer you to
up.
be tempted
Bro, I
above
did
that you are
drugs with a
able.
cop.
But
We're
with
not
the
going to talk about
temptation
it.
also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it." Okay, every time temptation kicks in, God will always provide a way out. And I remember this. I remember testimonies on testimony. There were times where God
Just
provided
like
me a way out from
imagine being
temptation,
this
and I
miserable
just
all the time.
willfully, I was like, I'm not going to obey you, God. I'm not going to My flesh is getting the best of me, and that led to my destruction. Okay, that led to me leading to my own understanding. That led me to me going to my own pit, and I reap what I sow.
it led
Okay,
to
so
me
always keep that in mind. God will
emptying
provide a way for
And you're
temptation
still
to
here,
myself.
get out of temptation for you. And if you do fall, if you do, okay, God is graceful, He's merciful, but you don't want to abuse that. Okay, because now you gain wisdom. Remember, the Bible says in order to be wise, you got to first become a
Because
fool. Okay, that's in 1
why
Corinthians
not?
chapter 3, verse 18 to 20. Okay, so
Why
in
not?
order to be wise, you got to first become a fool.
But Jeffrey Dahmer could confess on his deathbed and go to heaven. Why the fuck are you worried about your fucking sad ass jizz?
Tell it.
Asking for a friend. You know what I mean?
Tell it.
He literally just said, and to steal from my beautiful girlfriend, he legitly just said, to become wise, one must first become a fool.
I mean,
What?
easy, done, taken care of, born this way. You know what I mean? Someone called Lady Gaga, bitch.
I woke up like this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he was born this way. So, I mean, I guess he's wise? Come on. I'm sick. I'm tired. Does it get worse? I don't love this for me personally.
I'm officially done listening to this motherfucker.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Oh, really?
My back hurts.
Because I'll keep going. Like, I got jokes on that, but that's fine.
I could, but I can only.
Is there like somebody else I can roast? I don't know.
I've officially reviewed too much of his shit to.
It's late, where y'all? I get it. You know.
It's more so where I'm at. Y'all are on the same.
I mean, it's 10:25 for me. I could go for a while, but yeah.
Well, y'all two are on the same time zone. I'm not, but I am gonna check in with my beautiful girlfriend and that's moving to Fort Wayne in 6 days.
I'm so excited.
Did we mention that already?
I have nothing to do with this, and I'm so excited. Literally zero, and I'm just like so amped.
I love that. I
yeah.
do.
So I would like more bait, like more fodder. Yeah. Oh, y'all want personal time? I don't care. Provide me with the next bitch. No, it's fine.
Yeah, Jenna, more from you.
What? I'm slow at packing. I got a lot of shit to throw away, obviously. No, I got that shit set up for next week. But I'm happy. I don't know what to say. I have big smiles.
Yeah, I'd be more happy if I had someone else to make fun of, but we got to do what we got to do.
Jenna, there was a question in the chat. Do you have a job in Fort Wayne?
I do. I start my job the 23rd of January.
You know, someone in the chat, like, I know we're all very happy for the both of them. Love it. Post someone for me to make fun of. I have time and energy at this point because it's early. So do it. Because I told people I would make fun of whoever for money. So, like, I just get public service in this one. And if you don't, except for it can't be Josh or Megan, I will not make fun of them. But I will murder you. But that's fine. Just, I'm not going to roast you. You're my friend, Correa. I'm not doing that. No.
Here's the last roast session, and we all know. So,
I feel like I'm forcing this, and I'm sorry, but
no. Let's force it. So I'm nailing my own hands to the cross right now. So,
no, I'm not roasting you. Mm-mm.
What? Why?
Nope.
Oh, you scared? Nope. You scared?
Oh boy.
Oh, come on.
Roast me.
No, fuck no, Jenna. You're way too nice. I'm not roasting Oz. I'm not roasting Jenna. Y'all are my family. Um, if you were like at Christmas with me, I don't. So here's the thing: when I'm with my family, I don't even roast anyone. They all roast, and then I just sit back and cackle. Um, because shit's wild. I mean, I posted on Twitter that one of my sisters told my other sister that she treats her boyfriend like she's an elderly farmer and he is her field hand. He was sitting right there.
Oh,
Bitch, what the fuck?
Let's do this to end the stream. And as far as Tang's concerned, we give no fucks. So I'll give you I'll give it a 3-piece and a biscuit. So and you can just you can go off. And we'll start with what is the official like atheist official unholy trinity. So you can do Seth Andrews, Aaron Ra, or Matt Dillahunty, and you can go the fuck off. But you only get to pick one. You only get to pick one.
I don't know because Dillahunty and Andrews are like my friends. I don't really know Aaron Ra. Like I don't have any like specific opinion. I just don't really interact with him at all. And also like I like Seth Andrews and I like Dillahunty. I don't know. Like I feel like Dillahunty and I give off the same energy.
No, you don't.
Oh no? Alright, well that's great.
You don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't at all.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's be clear. I would like to know how, because people have said that I am the female Dillahunty, so I would like to know how that's not true, and I'm not joking. I would actually like to know that.
You actually give room for conversations, and I will stop right there.
That's all. That's fine. Just I don't. That's fine. I don't.
Jessica, don't fight the nice side of you.
See,
Stop it.
This is the thing. I'm trying to tee you up with all these. Like I said, roast me. I gave you 3 other options.
Come on, dog.
I'm trying to I'm alley-ooping. I'm just giving you.
I know, but like, I said that like I still feel bad for roasting Michael, even though he invited it and said it was okay. Like.
Okay, so remember, I do stand up comedy as well. Not only do I do YouTube, like I do stand up comedy. Like self deprecation and being humiliated is nothing new to me.
I know, but it's just you're the only brother I've ever had.
Let her keep her principles.
I only have siblings, and I don't even barely roast them. Like they all roast each other, and I just fucking laugh because I'm the oldest. So like, there's no roasting. It's like I changed your fucking diaper. Don't ever come at me. They don't even try and roast me. They roast each other, and I just like oversee the roasts. Like I don't know what to say. So like, it is what it is. Wouldn't I have to do it? It's fine.
That's cute.
It's something for sure. I mean, my sister's name is Sierra Burris, and her boyfriend calls her Sierra Burritos, and I'm simply never going to recover from that. Like, he thinks it's cute, and I am like, oh, your life is over. Like, that is so fucking funny. Like, I will quite literally never, ever, 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 ever quit laughing at that. So, Godspeed, Sierra Burritos. I fucking coughed up a lung laughing at that over Christmas, and he was like, okay, fine, just shoot me, I guess. And I was like, no. I would never shoot you. This shit is like I could have never done as much damage as you just did accidentally.
I actually like this comment. What's up, George? Thanks for hanging out. I've actually been told my humor is self-deprecating. It's more self-defecating because I'm full of shit.
Brother.
Yeah. Applaud.
Okay, so, you know what? Love that.
So, Heathen Queen, are you gonna roast myself or the other 3 options? I've given you 4. I've given you 4 options.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
do it, babe.
All right.
Let her keep her principles.
Then, I have to. Here's the thing.
Happen to.
Ay.
Junior, is that you? In any event, today, Junior.
I love you.
If y'all don't recognize Major Payne, get the fuck out. That's all. Get the fuck out. Like, brother.
Movie.
Anyway,
Movie.
I
It's all
fucking love Major Payne.
I love Major Payne because I'm a Major Payne. So
Same. That movie is incredibly problematic. Don't get me wrong, but I will never recant because that shit is fire. I said today, Junior.
Today, Junior.
Today, Junior. God, if you could pull up a Major Payne clip,
I
No,
don't.
don't.
Oh,
She
sorry.
told me not to. She told me.
Sorry.
Trying to fucking monetize shit.
I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Might be. Maybe there's non-problematic scene. I don't know.
No, we just can't monetize.
Oh, if you. Okay, sorry. Don't do it.
All right, so we had one more
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna shut up.
sacrificial offering, and producer Wes said that you can roast him.
I won't cry this time. I don't even know. Like, the problem is that I don't know what he looks like, or like
No
I
one
just
does.
don't. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I have to have a starting point. To be honest, like, I don't know him personally, and I don't know what he looks like. How am I supposed to roast this person?
He's a tall black man.
No, he's not. What? No. Let's start here. Let's. And I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here because Wes and I have this friendship, and I know we can go here. Wes is the former producer of Justin Downing, now Khalil Allah.
No, you're fucking lying.
He's the former, and I want to make this clear, former. But I will allow you in your roasting to run with that.
Gather your strength.
Assalamu alaikum.
I really cannot interact with people that are not allowed within 100 feet of an elementary school. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, I just can't. It's against my personal, like, code of ethics.
And that's why I said former. He no longer
fine.
has anything to do with him. But he
No
is
longer. Yeah,
no
that's
longer.
fine.
Yeah,
No.
no longer. He was his producer when he was still an atheist.
Or
Okay.
But he was still
I vouch for him.
he was still his producer though.
No, I mean, I'm not going to say anything else like, hey, whatever, brother. I believe you. But my Tommy gun don't.
Oh.
Now,
Oh.
but hey, I'm sure you're super duper not on the registry.
There you go. You're welcome.
Not at all. Not
at all. I bet you're super duper off a registry. Like they've never heard of your name on a website that ends with list. Like, I'm sure it's not you. Love that for you personally. Couldn't be me, but yeah.
No, unfortunately.
Did y'all did we find producer Wes like under a bed by any stretch chance?
No, there was a few things found under a bed, but it wasn't Wes.
It wasn't Wes. Okay, that's great. Was it anything that could potentially be put into a database that would connect it to us?
Not from Wes, but you know who.
You sure?
Not who from who. Wes has not been connected, but I understand.
Have we definitely established that he can't be connected to that?
Yes, they live states away from each other. The only thing they shared, the only thing they shared was what happened behind the walls of StreamYard that we don't know about.
I'm just saying, being states away It doesn't mean anything.
Well, under a bed, it does mean something under the bed, but we don't.
It does, but not if we haven't tested for it. Don't fucking play with me.
We need that evidence. Hey, Wes, we need that evidence.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if we're gonna go there, let's go there. How old was your last girlfriend, Wes?
Oh,
be fucking for real with me right now. Let's go.
I mean, he is married.
He is married.
And how old was she when they got married?
12.
Oh, all right. Well, there it is. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
So, how many times a day do you get on your knees, brother? In what direction?
Oh, God.
Asking for a friend.
Oh, my God. I love you, Wes. Wes, you asked for it.
Yeah, sincerely. Please, if anyone is ever going to ask for it, just don't get offended when I will go all the way in.
No, like, he's taking it. Like, he's taking it like
hell,
a champ,
brother. Like, no hard feelings. But if the joke is there, I'm gonna make it. I sure did, trying not to cry. Pass on.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, sorry.
I love my bacon.
Any hoot. God.
11 years older. Interesting.
Oh, he'd be on them cougars. That's what it is.
Oh,
I wish I was a cougar.
Jenna says that as she's moving in with a man like 11 years older than her.
You're not that much older than me. You're like 8 years older.
No, it's like 10 years older.
No.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
I love my bacon.
You're moving in with a man?
Oh, now we want to roast. Oh, let's get it.
No, I just had to
let's get
it out there. Like, it was too obvious. Like, interesting.
Let's get it.
God, I'm out of beer. You know, it's sad. Sad times at Ridgemont High.
She got her shot in. I love it.
I'm sorry. It was just right there.
One thing you could roast him on where no. One thing you could roast him on is that apparently I look younger.
Queen's Gambit background?
Huh?
I apparently look younger than my actual age, and then when he shows people a picture of me that he's dating me, he's like, "Are you sure she's old enough?"
Is this your adopted daughter?
She's 12.
Is this some weird like colonization, like savior bullshit? What is happening?
She's 12.
I'm at least 20, which is like 1 year less than your oldest child.
I'm gone. I'm gone. Out. Goodbye. R.I.P. Jenna just roasted you worse than I could ever do.
Love you, baby. Babe.
I hope you have Neosporin in your house because, like, I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll be using my long distance toy tonight. Anyways, we'll wrap it up.
I guess I'm staying in California. Like, it's been real.
California knows how to party all alone. They know how to party in the city.
I mean, Jenna and I both live in California, so we're not going to be alone.
City of.
I'll just move up and live with Jessica.
But like, what's Indianapolis like? What's Fort Wayne like? You know what I mean? Gonna party with your hecklers? Yeah. You could party with the waitress at that fucking bar and grill you went to.
Oh, she's legit. Apparently, she really likes me. She makes my favorite drink.
She also really likes Oz. No offense.
I know. No, he told me she does. Like, it's obvious.
Living.
I'm like, I get it. I fuck him.
She
No
wanted to fuck
judgment.
both of us. Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Keep making my favorite drink, girl. We'll see what happens.
make enough of them. You never know.
I mean,
Fuck around, we'll
hey,
find out.
hey, I mean, hey.
Keep making my drink, girl. You never know.
I
Hey,
mean, I support this message.
I'm
You
listening.
know?
Hey, hey.
Okay, we gotta wrap it up. Anyways,
Sorry.
lovely.
I've made this a
Thank
whole
you
mess.
for
Yes.
joining this stream. The purpose of it was supporting Josh and Megan, obviously.
And
We've been
obviously me
doing
being a nightmare. Just whatever reason.
I have no controls. You wrap up, babe.
Amen, brother.
No.
You know?
Yes,
I gotta pee.
we were, and this is what I know. Dr. Josh and Megan,
I told Josh to watch this stream when he's in the hospital, and I'm gonna have to give him a time marker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch him to
important
this
parts.
point.
Yeah.
Just ignore.
Dr. Josh and Megan both know Heathen Queen and myself very well. We're good.
Yeah.
We're cool, and we did this to raise money, raise awareness, everything that they
And we did.
They are pillars in our community. They are
Oh, yes.
point blank, like on some real shit. Like they are pillars in our fucking community, and their voices are way louder than I think they even realize.
Yeah, they don't.
That they
For real.
even realize. So again, it's been streaming at the bottom of the stream all night. But if you can donate monetarily, please do that. If not, I put it in the chat earlier. Just send them an email and just that you're supporting
Text, email, comment, whatever.
as a community, that you're supporting them. Because the one thing I do know that probably one of the most consistent conversations that Josh and I have is about how do we bring the community together and it not be disjointed and not be fragmented and there not be
Not me.
you know, and all this shit and like how do we do that? And I don't know if that's ever possible, but I know that's always on the top of Josh's mind, right?
I'm like, how do I thrash as many people as possible? And Josh is like, how do we make this cohesive? I'm like, don't know. Love that for you, but
Yep. But you and I both know that we have different perspectives and different approaches.
Yes. Approaches. Yeah.
But we both appreciate that is always
10,000%.
Yeah, that's
the
always
community needs people both of these, like
Absolutely.
both ways, right? Like the community needs people that are like, I don't give a fuck, this is what's right. And then like the community also needs people that are like, yes, I understand that's right, but like I'm going to finesse and kind of like talk to people that I can influence and in like educate, right? Like my role, I would argue, is largely not education. Do I put a lot of education out there? Yes. But do I put it out there in a way that's like palatable for people that are like, sorry, bigots or like in their bigoted feelings? No, I don't. But that's intentional, right? Like misogynists aren't going to listen to me. However, when a white, cis, tall, influential man in the community, and I say all those things not because they matter to me, but because they matter to other people, then comes up and says, hey, let's talk about this. Let me tell you why X, Y, and Z. Like, it's incredibly important. Like, we need disruptors and we need, like, I don't want to say silent educators, but like, yeah.
I know what you mean. I know exactly. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, so that was the three of us, our whole entire purpose of teaming up tonight and doing this was, yes, to focus on it, but also have fun while driving the narrative home. And, you know, if you're viewing this tomorrow night, 2 nights from now, 5 nights from now, let's get behind Dr. Josh and Megan, because they do so much for this fucking community. They
really do.
They've earned it. It's not that they deserve it. They've earned that shit. They've earned it, and they've put the work in. They've put the time in, even when a lot of people don't see it or recognize it.
Just know that they do, because I see it, because I have the firsthand experience. They are always working behind the scenes, and quite literally also in front of the scenes, whatever you want to call it. Like, they're on stage, but they are doing so much important work behind the scenes that they will never get credit for. At least
and they will never ask for it, and they will never.
Nope, and they will never stop. That's the other thing.
Yeah. They're not quitters, and they're never going to ask for it. But before we do bounce off, Heathen Queen, anything you have coming up that you want to share, talk about before we dip out?
To be honest, I'm finishing up my grad school applications, so like I'm just trying to power through those things. But I will I don't have a date for this, but I will be having religion for breakfast on my channel. I don't know if you all know who that is. His name is Andrew Mark Henry, and he is doing incredible work educating the public. But right now I'm just trying to get through that, to be honest. So like I'm making TikToks fairly regularly. I haven't done much on YouTube, but once I get through like the second week of January, I'll be back in the swing of things.
I feel that. Thanks.
Nope, for real. And yeah, if you're not hip to Heathen Queen at this point, you've been living under a rock at this point.
Like you're doing with your life.
Trying to out here make jokes, you know?
I mean,
sometimes they're better than others, but I'm doing my best, you know.
But everybody's been in the chat tonight. Whether you're here now, here earlier, you listen to this to pick up where you left off earlier. Thank you for hanging out, and anyone and everyone that contributed.
Yes.
And gave it, whether it was a penny or $100 or dollars or whatever it was that you contributed to Dr. Josh and Megan and their family right now. Fucking awesome. Thank you.
They are so grateful.
Fucking yes, and yes.
Fucking, and I am comfortable speaking for them when I say that. They are so grateful. It doesn't matter if it was 1 cent, like Oz said, or $500. Like, the fact that their community is showing up and supporting them and relieving this burden is, I can't express to you how grateful they are. Yeah. And like, I am in close communication with them, so I feel comfortable saying that. Like,
and thank you for being that point person, Jessica. That they need that. I'm sure they're just as grateful to have you to lean on and depend on that.
Well,
I'm sure, like all of us, it's hard to ask.
Yeah.
They didn't ask, by the way.
No,
and,
they did not.
In fact, when I did ask, they were like, "There's nothing you can do," and I was like, "Bet."
There you go.
Yeah, bet, bitch.
Yeah, and the moment I saw your post, I was like, I hit up Oz real quick.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, all right, we're doing this
instantaneous.
Tonight.
Yeah.
And
y'all are the greatest.
I'll just read this off because this is like it this is what I love about the, like, and I will say this: fuck the atheist community. This is why I embrace the hood, the atheist hood.
Hey.
Right. So Jenna hit me up. She was like, are you aware of this? Were you aware of this? And I was like, no, but thank you for sharing it. And then she was like, I know you have, because I work full time at a comedy club. She was like, I know all of your shows this weekend are sold out. What can we do tonight? And I was like, it doesn't matter. I'll make it fucking happen.
No.
I'll make it Why? Because I know Josh and Megan would say.
Yeah, because real recognize real. And like, they would do that shit for you.
Yep.
And they would do it for me, and they would do it for anybody else, regardless. Like, full stop.
Yes, sir. Yep. And that's why I said that. I will make it happen because I know, like I said up top, and I'm paraphrasing, but essentially when I was on the phone with Josh, when I was going through what I was going through, and Megan was like, tell Oz to shut the fuck up. We're going to do this shit.
My girl.
you know, and it's the same thing. No, that's what we do. That's what we do. Yep. Welcome to the atheist hood, motherfuckers. That's what the fuck we do.
Yeah. There's the atheist community and there's the atheist hood. Like,
yeah.
And I'm not shitting on anyone but like they're the
I am.
people that's fine, love it. You know what I mean? Like I'm always here to shit on someone. Let's be real.
I love you guys.
But like there are people that I think might show up for me, and there are people that I know would show up for me without a second fucking thought. And like Josh and Megan are part of that second group, and that second group is very small. It's very small.
For real, for real.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm going to I'm gonna check in with my beautiful girlfriend, but
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
going to and then Heathen Queens are gonna go to the restroom.
Yeah, if you all wanted to know.
I'm gonna check in, and I'm actually going to do like this is a I'm not even gonna say it. Just know I'm gonna do a DJ stream for like an hour, and it's still gonna be about raising money, and I'm gonna be DJing tracks that Dr. Josh and I like both share, and like we've talked about partying to getting fucked up to and doing all that. And
Dr. Josh having a beer and a half. Like, let's be real.
Dr. Josh's
let's be
idea,
super real.
Dr. Josh's idea of getting fucked up, right?
Yeah, like
so after I check in, I'm gonna do that just because that's my homie. That's my fucking homie.
And tomorrow I will check in with y'all and because I've gotten a bunch of donations coming in, but I have not done the math thus far. So I'll let y'all know tomorrow. Thank you all so much.
Yes.
If you have not donated and you want to, please continue to do so. There's no deadline. There's no like end. I don't know when their babies are getting out of there. I don't know when Josh is going to be able to work full time. I don't know when Megan's going to. I don't know any of that. So like share, donate, whatever you can do. I cannot express adequately how grateful the two of them are. But like it has my grinchy heart after feeling things, you know. Don't ever fucking tell anybody I said that. So
nope,
I'm taking the stream down. It's fine.
Never will. No one will ever hear a word about the Grinch's heartbreaking. But no, we do. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And if you catch us later, please help them. Again, pillars of our community, and y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do.
Gang?
Tang gang, motherfuckers.
Are you ready? Your number one DJ worldwide.
But it was not your fault but mine, and it was your heart on the line. I really fucked it up this time, didn't I, my dear? It's not your fault but mine. Fucked it up this time. It's not your fault but mine. Fucked it up this time. Fucked it up. Fucked it up. Fucked it up this time. Weak for yourself, my man. You'll never be what is in your heart. Weep, little lion, man. You're not as brave as you were at the start. Fucked it up this time.